And good evening and welcome to Franklin, Pennsylvania tonight. It is the Kerle Tire High School football, our second game of the week. It is the Route 8 rivalry as Franklin and Oil City get set to do battle here tonight. Oil City visiting Franklin this year. We were over there last year in Oil City when Oil City ran all over Franklin last year. Ethan Knox had a big game, but a little bit different here this year as we come into this one. Mike Kalinowski is going to play, and you said you saw two dressed and down there.
I did see two down there, and talking to the head coach from Oil City, he said he would be a game-time decision, and from what I saw, number 2 down in the end zone moving around, it looked like he was moving pretty well, Mike, so I'm very excited to see that young man dressed and ready to go tonight, looks like.
Well, I'll tell you, we will wait. They said it would be a game-time decision, so we'll see if he's going to come out there. That was the big question in this one, as he's kind of the big equivocator when it comes to any football game that you're going to play in. And Oil City comes into the contest tonight at 2-1, a big loss last week. They want to get right rolling, but Franklin wants to get rolling too. They're at 0-3 on the season, and this is a team that thinks coming in here tonight, you know, you got the big rivalry going. You never know what's going to happen. We found that out today in our college game. Anything can happen, doesn't matter. You got to play whistle to whistle until that bell rings, and we'll see what happens here tonight. Should be a good one between these two, though. That Route 8 rivalry, you just never know.
Yeah, we're not real familiar with, I'm not at least, for some of the District 10 teams up here, but this week brought myself up to speed a little bit, got a chance to talk to both coaches a little bit, and fill you in on what they had to say about their teams. All
right, we'll take a time out here. We're going to come back. We will go inside the game, and we'll get you caught up as Dave talked to both coaches in this one, what they had to say about what's going on, and that's all coming up next. And we'll take a time out here. It's Franklin here at Oil City. It's the Route 8 rivalry. We're in the Kerle Tire pregame show. It's all part of Kerle Tire High School football, and it's right here on exploreClarion and exploreClarion.com.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community, and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Hey Julie, nice deck! Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta Home Improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home improvement center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tionesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
exploreClarion and exploreVenango.com. D9 Sports. Mike Kalinowski, Dave Katis here, bringing you the Kerle Tire pregame show. Dave, we're looking to look inside the game, and it's brought to us by Brookville Equipment. You had a chance.
Well, first of all, Coach Turk, got in contact with him. We had a lot in common, talking football like crazy, and we had a big conversation about Ethan Knox and how he's playing and if he's going to play and everything else. And he said he'd basically be a game-time decision with everything. So he's pretty happy with his team. He says he's limited at practice. We can do a little this. He can do a little that. But we have another running back, John Hargenreiter, who could really pick up the slack, and he needs to do so. He can run the ball pretty hard and everything else. Last week, Oil City ended up too much to think about in the loss to Northeast, and he says it's my fault, and I take the loss basically on my shoulders with everything because young sophomore had too much to think about, and so they went back to the drawing board this week, and they're going to try to simplify the game as much as they possibly can. And Mike, you know as well as I do that it's going to simplify the game as if number 2 can play in the football game, Ethan Knox. We have to throw it to basically have some success. He's got a lot of young sophomores in the secondary who need to step up too. They didn't play real well between the first and second game, but between the second and third game, we made some mistakes and we got to get better at it. But I really enjoyed talking to Coach for the most part. He's an Ed Franklin, one of the most enthusiastic guys I've ever talked to as a coach on the phone. His team is right now 0-3, but you would think he's 33-0. I'll tell you, so paused both of his running backs on one series, and they've been out for a long time. And then 10 minutes left in the quarter, he lost another one of his starters. So he's hoping to get some of these guys back that were injured in that early game back, and that's a big loss. But he said, I think we won the second half. I thought we did a really good job and all of that. Had a lot of good things to say about Ethan Knox, the best around, the best that he's seen, and he's hoping to exploit that. He gave me a lot of good tips, I can tell you that. So that's a big thing. His slogan for his team is fight like hell to play. You know,
yep.
We're going to fight like hell. We're going to fight like hell, and we're never going to quit. And he goes, one thing is I've never seen my team quit, and we've been playing pretty hard lately, and I think that's really important. He's building a program at Franklin, and that's what he needs to do. He's got a lot of younger kids out in the minor program team. So he's building that little Gritters program, which is something pretty good. And JV programs are 2-1 overall this year, and he wants to teach great young men. He talks about. He wants them to get going and go in the right direction. So, like I said, very pleased with both coaches. I couldn't thank them enough for giving me time to talk about it before the game.
Well, we do appreciate it, too, and we're going inside the game again, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. We're going to go around District 10 and scores from last night. Out of District 10, Cambridge Springs beat Reynolds 50-7. Lakeview over Maplewood 46-0. It was Mercer 48, Sagertown 6. Eisenhower over Seneca 35-6. Union City and Iroquois 14-6. Union City a winner. Farrell of Sharpsville beat Slippery Rock 23-0. Conneaut over Warren 24. Wow. Northeast 38. General McLean 12. There's a good one coming. Get ready. McDowell over Erie 47-21. Hollidaysburg 33. Butler 13. So the tornado.
Jeez, oh man.
6 OTs. What would Tyler do if this game went 6 overtimes? ACL, MCL.
Yeah, he's on the injured reserve list here.
He is. And we'll have updates, too, from District 9. We'll bring those to you. And again, around the district, brought to you coming up. It is Franklin here at Oil City. It's the Carly Tire pregame show and Carly Tire High School football right here on Explore.
Patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania. 5080 for Hager Paving.
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has 14 East Main Street in Clarion.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or AIM experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit.
Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet this need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the 118.
Here at Franklin High School, got the Franklin band there coming on to the football field. District 9, if you're tuning in for District 9, Red Bank Valley won today 42-9 over Keystone. That the final score. We'll bring that one to you. Last night we had that Clarion and Punxsutawney game. It was close until that fourth quarter. And Clarion pulls away. Central Clarion wins that one. We're back in the saddle tonight here on the Carly Tire pregame show. And field conditions look good. Of course, this is turf here, so it's a nice, perfect shape. A great night, too, as the sun beginning to set here over the football field at Franklin. Temperature tonight to get down into the upper 40s as we go through the game. Don't expect some showers until tomorrow. Looks like we're clear for tonight. It's a good thing. We're up on top of the press box. I'll tell you what, great venue, though. Great, easy to look. We can see everything.
Yeah, it's good.
You're worried, though, it's going to snow or something, aren't you?
I got to look at you.
Look, he's got parkas.
I got parkas. I got everything in here. No, I don't have parkas. I got a little jacket and a little.
Wait.
This is the warmest thing that I own right here, this little fleece thing.
You wait until Tyler breaks out the bison pants. You're going to be impressed. It actually, PETA got after him because it took about 7 bison to make the pants, and they were like, that's he's overdoing it.
Yeah, I believe it. I do believe it. So a lot of different things here. The Kiwanis are selling peanuts.
Yeah.
They packed up and left. They got to get back there because we want to try to get some peanuts off of those guys. We got a dunk tank on the right-hand side.
The principal was down there from Franklin High School in the dunk tank.
Yeah. So you got all that.
See, we should have put Tyler down in the dunk tank. That way they would have made a mint. But anyway.
That's exactly right.
As we do want to thank also Cousin Basil's Restaurant for bringing us the field conditions and J&J Feeds and Needs and trailer sales with that weather forecast. Mr. Katis' keys to the game. You had a chance to talk to both coaches, and what do you see each team needing to do to come out with a win?
Well, talking to Dan York, the head coach at Oil City, like I said, he wasn't happy with last week's game. He has to go back to some basics and try to do some things like they normally did to start off the year. They started off 2-0. Of course, Knox was healthy back in those games, so let's see where he's going to go. So he wanted his coaches to focus on doing some basic things. And you'll see Franklin's probably Oil City's probably start off pretty basic and try to capitalize on things. And we'll keep an eye on number 2, Ethan Knox. Like we said, he's 6'1", 188 pounds, has all kind of rushing yards on the year. And we'll see how that goes if he's playing. As far as Franklin is concerned, they're 0-3. I don't think Coach has lost his team from his enthusiasm, at least. He's banged up pretty good, though. They have a lot of injuries and everything else. I think his young quarterback needs to come out and just try to control the ball a little bit because it's a big rivalry game and kids are going to be really nervous. And it's like whoever can start off, put together maybe 2 or 3 first downs, move the football a little bit, are going to have success at least in the first quarter here with things.
All right, so those are Katis' keys to the game. And again, they're brought to you by Kerle's Kitchens. For the Oilers this week, they are here at Franklin. Next week, they have Northwestern at home. Then they go to Meadville the next few games. I'll tell you what, Ray Collins in Meadville, that's a tough opponent. Ray was our officer over at Commodore Perry High School for a few years. Terrific guy. But that Meadville program is always hitting on all cylinders. For Franklin, they've got Oil City tonight. They go on the road for a couple games, go to Mercyhurst Prep, and then up to Warren, up in Warren, P. They go way up there. And those are the next few games coming up for both of these teams. Of course, Oil City at 2-1. They're 1-0 in their conference division. Franklin is 0-3, 0-1. They're out of District 10, Region 5. Both of these schools, so should be pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. I mentioned Ethan Knox a little bit earlier, Mike, and failed to mention that he's had 2 games he played in. He got hurt in the third, and he's carried the ball 53 carries for 584 yards. Got the band director losing his mind here.
Losing his mind.
Let him get going.
Night marching band.
Okay, he got it out.
He reminds me.
He got it out, man.
Remember Wolfman Jack in the 70s? There he is. He's alive.
Doing the job. But in the first 2 games before Knox got hurt, he had 53 carries for 584 yards. It's funny, he was averaging 11 yards a carry, Mike, and he was averaging 292 yards a game. So when you lose somebody like that, that changes your whole offensive outlook. So with all the talk and all the hoopla, I can't wait to see the kid play. Whiteout night here, too.
It is. And I'll tell you what, shirts look good. I wonder who printed those up. They are fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really nice logo on there and everything. Very, very nice. Well, we have the anthem coming up. We will have the anthem for you coming up here live from Franklin High School.
March, John Philip Sousa's The Stars and Stripes Forever.
So we're going to have a march first. We're going to do the Stars and Stripes Forever. And then we'll have the anthem coming up.
That's good.
You know, I want you to do that at the next home college game when the band comes on. I want to hear that. Everybody!
Oh, no, I had a tough enough time with the halftime show today, basically. Mike and I both had the opportunity to work the Clarion University Lock Haven football game today from different aspects. Mike handles the streaming, and I handle the public address. So we're on our 3rd football game in 2 days here. So
We're tired.
Yeah, well, Franklin High School band doing a pretty good job.
Ladies and
Well, here we go.
gentlemen,
Here's your anthem
please
coming up.
remain standing and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
There you go, national anthem here at Franklin High School football field. Mike Kalinowski, Dave Katis, whole crew tonight. Got Brett here, Chase, Tyler.
Boy, I looked over my shoulder. It sounded like there were actually bombs bursting in air.
Yeah.
At that one point there.
Yeah, we had the microphone up into the fence, and I think Tyler was messing around over there, and it sounded like boom, 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 boom. It was great.
That's pretty good.
Kind of like last night, that fireworks. Remember while the Clarion band was playing?
Oh, yeah.
At Punxsy. Maybe we'll see that tonight. You never know.
That's a pretty good band. That Franklin High School band, marching band. All the bands have been good this year. And, being new to this, I'm the new guy, of course. You guys pay attention to a lot of the bands at halftime and everything else here on EYT, and that's fantastic.
Well, you'll probably be so excited you'll want to join us for that marching band festival on October the 10th. You never know.
You do the band thing. That's your history, man. You know all that stuff. I got no clue.
All right, so we're getting set for this contest tonight, just about 3 minutes away, and you got a packed house here at Franklin High School. Fans continuing to come in. Boy, they got folks parked all over the place. We pulled in and said, hey, we're here to broadcast the game, and the guy goes,
Good luck.
Good luck, man.
Good luck finding a spot. So they took care of us.
They very much did. And rolling out the red carpet, want to thank the folks here at Franklin High School, and that's brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. Everybody.
Becky Barnes, who's the athletic director here at Franklin High School. I got a chance to speak to her to try to track down the Franklin coach, and she couldn't have been any more helpful trying to get us in contact. And she started talking, asking me where I was from and what are we doing and all of this kind of stuff. And I says, how's it going for you? I says, what's it like to be a high school AD? And she says, oh, it's tough. And I says, I'm sure you wanted the job. And I said, that's what they used to tell me all the time. So it's a challenge, but trying to change kids' futures. So.
And you know what? That's what it's all about. I do want to thank Northern Pennsylvania Regional College, one of the big sponsors on tonight's game, and also our broadcast booth. Also, shout out to Dietz Mechanical up this way. Big sponsor tonight as well of this Oil Region contest.
Starting defense for
we drove by the Pennsylvania. Was it Pennsylvania?
Northern Pennsylvania Regional College,
yeah. Oh, Buckley!
We drove by that today on the way here to Pone Lane in Franklin.
Number 7, Tristan. Boo.
So we got, I'll tell you what, you're going to enjoy the PA announcer too tonight with us. Or up here on top of the stadium. Can't ask for a greater vantage point. But we always kind of run into that. I remember one year we were at Edinburgh University and they stuck us on top and there was a booming thing right beside us. It drowned out Ludnowski, so it was all right.
That's good.
I'm kidding. Ludnowski's probably going, I hate him. I knew he didn't like me.
They got player introductions now.
Darius Brand.
Franklin. Oil City getting ready to come on to the field.
Yeah, they've got their flags down there going, and our country, but also the people that help protect it. Whether it's the firefighters, police, the military, all the way up and down, they carry the flags that represent all of those great people.
Yeah, once again, a great shout out.
Number 90
to the Punxsutawney
Alex Weibel
group last night, putting on Appreciation Night for the military and veterans, like Mike said. They did just a fantastic job.
Yeah, they were thanking veterans last night, but Dave thought they said senior citizens, and he got in line. They said, "Sir, were you in the military?" He said, "No." They're like, "Well, then get out of line."
I'm looking for the free cup of coffee. That's what I was looking for, basically. Looks like they got a trophy, too, Mike, a Route 8 trophy,
it is the Route 8 trophy.
They had that as they came onto the field. It looks like Oil City maintains control of that.
Yeah, they've won
up until game time.
Yeah, they've won several in a row. This rivalry goes back over 140 years.
Oh,
Oil City holds the advantage, but it's not by much.
Yeah, there's the Route 8 trophy if one of our guys can get a shot of it back there.
There it is, and you see as soon as Dave said something there, you see that trophy coming onto the field for the Route 8 rivalry.
We got a lot of boos from the Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin would like to get that back. I'll tell you what. They're fired up tonight. You never know. It doesn't matter if you're 2-1, 0-3, 0-10, 1-7. It doesn't matter. You go into a game like this, anything can happen.
Well, one thing I noticed, Mike, from just the statistics and everything else, Franklin plays a lot of different players. Oil City, pretty limited on who they go to and what they do, but taking a look at the stat sheets, a lot of different people touch the ball for Franklin, not only from quarterback, from rushing the football also. So kind of interesting to see how this plays out. Like I said, I haven't been up here for, 20 years. We recruited a kid out of Franklin a few years ago. It was probably 20 years ago up here, and tried to get the quarterback from Oil City a couple years ago. A kid named Chris Delmonico. He ended up going to Grove City
and number
College.
85, Henry Milford.
But it's just sort of like on the outskirts. You don't get a chance to pay too much attention up here. For District 9 area and everything else.
Landon Perry.
So here we go. The team captains come across the field for the ceremonial coin toss. We tried to catch it earlier, but we got sidetracked. Tyler made us do something. We missed who got it. Of course, this is ceremony. The coin toss happens before the game.
Yeah, and I think as we head in, this is – I heard a lot of the talk show people this week and everything else saying teams are still trying to figure themselves out going into the third or fourth game of the year here. And I'm sure it's the same way up here, trying to figure out what they got. Oil City coming in definitely 2-1 on the year, and Franklin 0-3.
Cole Buckley down there, Tristan Books, along with Landon Perry and big number 90 Alex Weibel, the team captains for Franklin. For Oil City, I saw Ethan Knox down there. Also, Nico Blauser. Oh, they have a Nico, too.
Yeah,
also, John Hargenrader, and the other captain will be Kevin Pearsall.
I was watching the 90 move for Franklin, the Weibel kid. They have him listed as 6'1", 250 pounds. Moved pretty well during the offensive and defensive lineman drills.
Won the toss and deferred.
So Franklin won the toss. They will defer, and that's the first we've seen it this weekend. Every game that we've seen, the team that wins the toss has taken the football.
Yeah.
But Oil City or Franklin decides that they're going to let Oil City start. Oh, we're getting a flyover, Mr. Katis. Look at that. Well, the airport is right across the way.
Yeah. He doesn't have smoke coming out like the biplane did.
That was pretty cool. I was worried though if that was some kind of like agent that we were all going to pass out or something though.
That was cool. That's a bucket list thing. You don't know that, and I didn't say that last night. But a good friend of mine, Dr. Ham in Clarion, him and I want to take that biplane ride down at the Outer Banks one year. So that's one of our bucket list goals as buddies. We want to try to get up in the biplane and get a chance to see the Outer Banks. So, boy, we had all the pageantry and all the excitement and everything else, and we're finally ready for some football.
We are certainly ready. That wraps up our Carly Tire pregame show. Kickoff brought to you by Penn State DuBois. First quarter sponsor is the Clarion VNA. Back deep here for Oil City will be Sean Alexander. And Alexander will be joined back there by Devon Griffin.
You mentioned VNA, Clarion VNA as their sponsor. They had their golf tournament this morning out at Clarion Oaks Country Club. Lisa Steiner in charge of the VNA, pulling off another great tournament. Mrs. Katis played in that golf tournament and had a good time.
Kicking off is Nathan Fenningworth for Franklin. And here we go. The Route 8 rivalry game is going to be underway. Fenningworth descended deep. Alexander and Griffin back deep. Here we go. Here's the kickoff. And Griffin's going to take it at the goal line, but once he's in the end zone, that's an automatic touchback. They're going to bring it out to the 20-yard line. So the Oil City offense will come onto the football field.
You're looking for two, he's in there.
Yep. I think that's the one that everybody was kind of wondered about. Ethan Knox last week was in the boot, did not play. Quarterback is Cole Finley, sophomore.
I wonder who's going to get the first carry.
Pitch goes to Knox over the left side. Here goes Knox. 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds, out around the 37-yard line. Very quickly, how about Knox? He's going to pick up about 16, well, make it 14. He's going to say forced out at the 34-yard line. It's going to be a steady dive.
Yep, just a little toss sweep around that left side in front of the Oil City bench. And if he was wearing a boot the last couple weeks, you really can't tell any lingering effects of that because he turned it up the field really quick.
Finley under center. Knox behind him. Very tight here. They're going to give it right back to Knox. Here's Knox. He's hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice hit by Darius Graham out there.
Great pain in there. Also,
with a 2nd and 10.
I believe that was Graham
in
on the tackle.
Graham in there too. Yep, got Knox. They're going to isolate on him a good bit. He's the guy with the ball, so look for a lot of play action off of him if Finley decides to throw that football.
2nd down and 10. Oilers break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Backs the line up in the I formation. Finley will come under center. Keeping the football is the quarterback. Finley stays up, gets hit again, and he'll be dropped. He'll get about maybe one. 3rd and 9. Good job by Franklin.
Yeah, just trying to play off of that option a little bit and that defensive end bit on Ethan Knox. So Finley just trying to keep it and turn it up the field.
3rd and 9 for the Oilers, 35-yard line.
Oilers may have to go to the air here. We'll see. Just underway here at Franklin High School. Great on top of the stands, or on top of the press box tonight. Great venue.
Hey, you got the sun out of the way too for you.
Thank goodness. Backs again in the I. Finley will come under center. Knox will dot that I. Single receivers out to the right. They're going to pitch that back to Knox. Knox turns outside. Knox lowers the shoulder. Nice job again. Franklin all over that. Knox will get maybe one. In there on that tackle was Bryson Watson.
Yeah, Watson came up from his linebacker position and just knocked Knox backwards, basically. So great play, good defensive stand by the Franklin Knights.
Well, the Franklin crowd should be standing and cheering. That's fantastic. Good job there right off the bat. Back deep here for the Oilers for 5 and 7. That's Cole Buckley and Tristan Books.
Cole Buckley back deep as well as Tristan Books.
Here's the punt. Books comes up. He'll call for the fair catch, and he'll take it at the 31-yard line. That's where Franklin will have it. So Franklin and the Knights
the 30-yard line.
Get their first possession. 9:40 to go here in the first quarter. Clarion 4 has VNA first. You're on Explore Clarion and explorevenango.com.
Well, that's one thing that Coach Turk wanted to see early. It's just, get his kids under control, all the hype and everything else, and Franklin comes up with a pretty good defensive stand that time and has good field position, Mike, on their first series of the game.
Quarterback is junior Jason Carey. Backs will be in the I formation behind him. Single receiver on each side. Carey's going to hand that football off. And a nice gain out to about the 34-yard line. Coming up with that run is Bryson Watson.
By number 12, Christian Brooks.
Or that's Books getting the carry. Excuse me.
I thought 12 was.
Yeah.
About a second and 6
Watson,
from
I
the
believe.
Knights' 34-yard line.
Unless they change numbers on us,
They
Mike.
may have. We'll have to check on that. Because if they say it again, then we know they changed it, which can happen at times. Pistol setup. Man in motion. Carey takes the snap. Passes off here. And a first down carry. How about out across the 45-yard line?
Nice run there by number 12, Bryson Watson, but there is a flag
It was
on the
Bryson
play.
Watson.
See, we were right.
We were right. The public address. This is his
He
own
was
field,
wrong.
and he was wrong.
This
Dang
is-
public address announcer.
That's a hold.
It's a hold against Franklin, so this is going to go back. That's a shame, too, because I'll tell you what, Bryson Watson had a nice run that time.
Yeah, he's a little shifty kid, basically. They got him listed as 5'11", 165. That's what I graduated in high school, 5'11", 165. That's exactly, because my lifetime goal was to get to 200 pounds. I said that in the yearbook. Gain 35 pounds and be 200 pounds. I'm working on that goal.
That penalty is going to take you back.
You could do that in
10 yards
retirement.
to second 16 from
Ball
your
to
Knights'
24.
24-yard line.
Good running.
After
I
the
like the
penalty.
number 12, Bryson Watson. That's good running on his behalf.
Second down here in 16 for the Knights.
To be aware of that 25-second clock, too, here, Mike, because they have those posted. So I'm going to take it down to the wire here.
Just get the snap off. Quick throw. It is caught. It is caught. The catch by Tristan
Nice
Books.
catch there by number 7.
But boy,
Christian
it's
Brooks.
only gonna. It'll be for about
Taking
7.
back number
No.
10, Sean Alexander.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Books.
Back to the 31-yard line.
Books holding on to
Brings about
that.
a third and
Nice little
10,
pass there
third
by
and 9
Carey.
for your Knights.
So they get the penalty in a yard. Third down here at 9. So both teams have faced third and long. Third long is brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning on the River Hill in Clarion. Good time to get those furnaces checked, huh? Here we go. Franklin ready. Third down and 9. Carey working out of the shotgun. He's going to look to throw again under some pressure. Steps up. Hayes hit. Hayes drop. Big number 85, Nico Blosser in there to get him.
Making it fourth down.
And
Yeah, Blauser, big kid, 6'3", 265, just overwhelming that Franklin offensive line. Was able to hold on to Carey and bring him down. That's a big loss on a third
Inbound to
down.
punt number 27.
Nathan Fenningworth set to
Nate
punt.
Fenningworth. Deep to receive for your Oilers.
Back deep. Looks like number 10. That's Sean Alexander.
Sean Alexander.
Fenningworth ready. Alexander back deep. Fourth down and about 14 here for Franklin. High snap. He pulls it down. Good job by Fenningworth. It gets away a good punt. Gonna bounce at the 50. Takes a great bounce inside the 35 and out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. What a nice punt by Fenningworth.
Bounce.
Yeah, high snap.
Goes to
Fenningworth
Franklin
was
nice
able to
way.
get it.
Down to about the 30-yard
Didn't
line
panic,
of the
Mike.
Oilers.
Just punted the football just like he normally would. He got a nice bounce inside the 40-yard line, and he's going to pin Oil City back to their 30-yard line. Still good field position. But both teams struggling in our first offensive series tonight. Well, I'm just taking a look at that Oil City offensive line, and man, they got some beef down there. Number 76. They don't have him listed.
First and
in
10
there.
from the Oilers' 30-yard line.
So we got a wrong number there. Number 75, Tanner Neitlinger, 6'1", 328. They have him listed as, Mike.
Hand off to Knox. Knox changes direction, and he'll be brought down.
Knox
Picks
off
up
the right side for about
about
5.
4.5, close to 5. Give him 5.
And for
Knocks out
tackle
3
number
carries on the
75,
night for
Katie
19
Casalva.
yards. But a lot of beef. Tim Welinowski, 5'9", 248 in there
Brings
on
up
that
about a second
offensive
and
line.
2nd and 5 for your Oilers.
You mentioned Nico Blaser, 6'3", 265 on that offensive line also for Oil City. No wonder that kid's got 1,000 yards rushing already.
Hand off again. Ball dropped by Knox. Picked it back up, though. And he's going to be dropped after a loss of a gain of 3 out to the 37-yard line. Sets up
for about 2-yard gain.
A third down.
Brought down by number 69, Raleigh Toledo.
Jeremy Cunningham, number 73.
Good job defensively for Franklin.
Third down 3 here for the Oilers.
We have a 3rd and
6
3.
minutes into the first half and
the
our first
Oilers'
quarter.
37-yard line.
I think that Coach Turk's got to be happy with his defensive stand here. Big third down coming up for Oil City.
They'll split Stevens wide out to the left. Quarterback Finley comes under center. Pitches it back to Knox. Knox head dropped in the backfield.
Nice tackle there.
Wow.
By number 60, Darius
How about
Graham to bring
that
Knox
big
down.
tackle again by Darius Graham?
Darius Graham
And about 6
just jumped
for
up
your Oilers.
and saw Knox coming and throws him down for a big loss.
They will lose about 4. And they're going to punt. So we have had both offenses out here, and it has been punt, punt, and punt here.
Oh, I think anytime you want to slow down that running game, you send some people, and they did that time and stuffed Knox.
Fair catch called for over around the 32-yard line.
There. About the 32-yard line.
That was Cole Buckley, I believe, over there for the Knights. So Franklin has the football right around their 32-yard line as they get set for their next series. No score here from Franklin High School. 5:16 to go here in quarter number 1.
It's like a boxing match, Mike. Everybody's just throwing a little jabs and just trying to figure out what the other guy's a little bit about. And this big Route 8 rivalry. Nobody's hit a big play yet.
Carey in the shotgun, takes the snap. Carey looks to throw, rolls to the left side, fires back against his body, finds his receiver. It's completed to Buckley.
Carey with it.
And boy, it's going to be just back to the line of scrimmage, though. It's not maybe even losing a yard. We'll see where they spot it. It is a loss of a yard.
That's a really tough thing to do for that right-handed quarterback, to roll left like that, try to square your shoulders and get that pass off. I was pretty impressed that time with Carey able to just get that ball out.
Franklin getting some new guys in there here. You said they substitute a lot. We've seen it so far.
From the 30-yard line.
Hey, everybody gets a chance to play for Franklin. That's one thing.
Yeah, if you're on the roster and you got a helmet on, get ready.
That's it.
Pistol setup. Carey takes that snap, pitches it out. That is to Buckley over the right side. And nothing for Buckley. No gain. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 11.
Good job by that defense for Oil City.
Maybe yard. 3rd and 11 for your Knights. And the tackle there was number 9.
So both offenses struggling to get moving here. Both defenses coming up big.
Well, they got some big guys up front like we were talking about. Number 75, Tanner Neitlinger, hit on that tackle for Oil City. Clogging up that middle. All 328 pounds of them.
Third down 11. Carey will go with the sidecar this time. They'll send Books in motion. Or that's Buckley in motion. Takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw. Fires that football, and it is caught. Sliding catch short of the first down marker. That's into Tristan Books.
By Jason Carey to number 7. Tristan Books.
And about a pickup of 8 for Books on that, reception.
Like
4th and 1. We'll see what Franklin does. This is a tough call, especially with that ball just at the 41-yard line.
The officials having a conversation. I didn't see a flag, Mike.
Maybe the spot, I don't know. Huh. Illegal man downfield.
Oh, there's a flag right on the 30-yard line.
Yep, it's hidden there a little bit.
Yeah. Big play. Well, now if you're Oil City, what do you want to do, Mike? You want to take the penalty or you want to decline the penalty?
I'd probably take it here because 4th and 1, back them up. They'd been holding them pretty decently.
Yeah, he is going to take the penalty. Coach York pushed Franklin back. I don't know if that's going to be a loss of down. I don't think it is. It is a third down.
It should
it's third
be.
Down, yeah.
Illegal man downfield. That would just be third down, and they're going to push it back to the 26-yard line. That's up a third down in 16.
That's twice now that they rolled Kerry out here to the left and had him try to throw right.
So we have a timeout here by your Knights.
Well, Franklin will take a timeout. We will 2:47 to go here in the first quarter. No score here from Franklin High School. It's Oil City, Franklin, Carly Tire High School football game of the week right here on Explore Clarion and explorevenango.com.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
There you go, Franklin High School Marching Band bringing us back. 2:47 to go here in quarter number one. No score, big decision for Franklin. They did assess the penalty, so it's third down and 16 for Franklin.
Both defenses hanging tough right now. Well, get your third down and 16 play out, Mike.
Well, here we go. We'll see. The backs, it's a I formation, but it's a pistol setup. Now they're going to swing Beatty out. And looking to throw is Kerry. Kerry under pressure. Kerry, head drop. He's sacked on the play. That's a loss of 5 all the way back to the 21-yard line.
Justin Dunkel.
Well, had to get it out pretty quick. Kerry just didn't have enough time. That big defensive line of Oil City just caving in that left side that time.
Back to punt for your Knights. Number 27, Nate.
And the Franklin offensive line has got to stiffen up a little bit, or they're going to start running Kerry on a 3-step drop.
Fennyworth the punt. Back deep, it is Alexander. Fennyworth's got a good foot. Kicks that ball, punts that, hits the 50. What a hit, too. Inside the 35, inside the 30, keeps going. What a punt by Fenningworth. Down to the 20, down to the 19-yard line. That is absolutely fantastic.
Nice bounce.
But there is a flag sitting at the 34-yard line.
Yard line of the Oilers, but there is a flag, 2 flags on the play.
Well, if you want your punter to flip the field, he certainly did that, but let's wait and see what the officials have to say. Long conversation.
Looks like a dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct on the Knights and a dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct on the Oilers.
It's a negating penalty.
Franklin, Oil City going to take the ball. Apparently they are. We don't have to kick it over.
Nope. It happened after the play, so ball be at the 19. Chain crew working their way down there on the far sideline. Sun setting here over the stadium at Franklin.
Getting a little chilly.
Feels great.
Kalinowski sitting in the shorts. I don't know how you do it.
Well,
hey, look
at Brett.
On.
Look at Brett down there.
Oh, I know you guys, young blood in you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Maybe Brett. I'm just too old to know. I'm just too old to know any better.
Oh, but it is a beautiful night, beautiful venue. Turn the lights on here in Franklin. 1:55 remaining in the first quarter.
Ball's at the 19-yard line here for the Oilers. Knox is going to dot the I. The quarterback, Cole Finley, the sophomore, will come under center. Kevin Pearsall is the fullback here. Ball snap, pitch back to Knox. Knox, boy, he has got nothing tonight. Franklin has been all over Knox.
Number 2, Ethan Knox.
How about that?
Yeah, and he's either back to the line of scrimmage, or may even lost a yard on that play.
Landon Perry in there on the tackle. No gain on the play.
No gain.
And that has to be frustrating for Ethan Knox, too. Because I'll tell you what, Franklin is ready to go here against him.
Yeah, they got some beef on that defensive line, too, but those guys move really, really well as big guys.
Ball to 19-yard line. Finley under center.
It's Pearsall, I think.
Pearsall gets the carry, the fullback this time, and he'll take it out across the 25 up to the 26-yard line. So this sets up a third down in about 3. So he picks up 7.
And Tristan Brooks brings him down.
Yeah, Coach said he'd see Pearsall at fullback. We're going to give him the ball every once in a while. Keep that defense honest. Nice call on that play. Pick up about 6.
Under a minute to go here in the quarter, down to 45 seconds. Probably see at least one more play here. Finley under center. Hands that off. Knox. Knox is only going to get a yard. He'll get a yard up to the 27-yard line, and the Knights holding tough still.
Well, they're making penetration from the outside, Mike. They're trying to, those defensive ends for Franklin and the linebackers are just scooping from the outside, both outsides, and grabbing Knox in the backfield. He can't get any open field running at this point.
That'll be the last play of quarter number 1 as the teams go to their respective sidelines. We're at no score here at Franklin High School. We'll take a timeout. Quarter number 2 is coming up next. You're watching Carly Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion, exploreFandango.com.
0 Franklin Knights, 0 the Oil City Oil.
All right, here at Franklin, we go to quarter number 2. No score here. Route 8 rivalry. And it's been a good one. The defense is all coming up big. Ethan Knox, so far, Franklin's held him in check. That was the big story.
Yeah, and Mike, at the end of that first quarter, when they started changing ends of the field, you could see the Oil City kids walking off the field to the bench. But the Franklin kids are all running, hooping and hollering. So they got the momentum and enthusiasm here, at least as we start the second quarter. That's what you get sometimes in an 0-3 team, as the Knights are.
Franklin is going to come up to the line of scrimmage here. And we have whistles.
We might have a timeout on Oil City.
So Oil City uses a timeout here as we start the quarter. We're just going to stay here.
Yeah, they had 12 guys on the in the huddle, basically, and then I didn't think Coach wanted to just call a timeout and regroup, basically.
Well, we have a chance to. Want to thank Northern Pennsylvania Regional College for their sponsorship, and also Dietz Mechanical. 2 great sponsors here on our broadcast tonight.
Hey, thank all of our sponsors.
Yep.
You're interested on getting on board with us? Let us know.
We got a lot of them, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's, it's high school football Friday nights. We appreciate, all the groups trying to stay on board and help us out and get some of our broadcasts on the air. I talked to a lady last week that a little laid up and watched the Keystone game in her living room.
Yep.
I think her grandson hooked up something to her big screen TV and she was able to watch the game.
Well, we had stories of people watching it outside on the side of their house.
Yeah.
They had the whole neighborhood. And that's neat. That just brings everybody together, and it's about these kids and celebrating them. 4th down here in about 3. Handoff. And
we'll see where they spot him.
Knox gets the carry. Where is it? Is the question.
He had to get close to the 30. I don't know.
Yeah, he's going to get it.
They got the chain inside the 29 and 3/4.
It is a first down.
Yeah. First down.
Where that chain was at the 29.
That's a big call, because if not, Franklin takes over at the 29-yard line. So good hard running. He made it by half of a football.
So Oil City trying to kind of set the tone here as we start the quarter. A big fourth down conversion for them. Oil City will break the huddle. Pearsall and Knox in the backfield. Finley under center, pitches that to Knox. Here's Knox over the right side, busting tackles, Knox breaking it, and Knox is going to be brought down after about 8, almost 9 yards.
About a 9-yard gain.
Good running over that right side of that offensive line for Oil City. Just tell Knox sees that little cut and turns it up north and south. That's a sign of a really good runner. Doesn't mess around, wasn't going to go right or left. He just turned it up and followed that big offensive line, and close to a first down, about a yard short.
Second down, about 1 here for the Oilers. The ball shy of that 40-yard line. They need to get close to it. Finley under center. Again, the back's in that eye behind him. Going to pitch that to Knox. Knox hit, driven back.
Big stop there by
wow.
Knights. Host the Knights in there.
Big time hit. Landon Perry.
And Alex Weibel.
And Alex Weibel, yep.
Both planted him in the backfield for a loss.
Making it a big 3rd and 3.
Wow, they come out of nowhere.
Boy, Knox is not able to get anything kind of going here. They're giving him opportunities, but Franklin is playing him straight up. I'll tell you what, they're right there.
He lost 2 yards on that play, basically. This kid's coming off of that Franklin defense.
Get knocked down, he's not going to get there. He may get one, and that's all.
Landon Perry in there with the tackle.
Landon Perry with the tackle. Now another big decision for Oil City. They want to go for this. 4th down, and they're going to say 3. It looks more like 2.
Yeah, it's very close. Looks like their offense is going to stay out there. 9.5 to go here in the second quarter as the clock continues to move. Still 30 on the play clock here for Oil City. They have time.
Yeah, they started the play clock just a little late on that exchange.
So here we go, going for it on 4th down. They already have 1 conversion. This is close to 3. They're going to pitch it to Knox. Knox is hit, dropped in the backfield. He's dropped. Huge tackle that time by Darius Graham. And the Franklin Knights take over deep in Oil City territory.
Boy, Darius Graham, number 60, just shot that gap. And talk about being in the right place at the right time. He hit Knox square and dropped him for a big loss. What a turn of events here. Going for it on 4th down. Now Franklin has great field position at the 35-yard line, Mike.
Yeah, this is huge for Franklin. This is where Franklin wants to come out of here with some points now. Got a short field to work with. Your defense came up with a big play. In the backfield will be Watson with quarterback Jason Carey. Actually, I believe Buckley's back there too. Ball snap back. We got whistles all over the place.
Movement on the offense.
So that's a procedure that'll back up Franklin 5 yards.
Well, they got the 25-second clock, 40-second clock, all the way down to 2 that saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. And just wasn't good from the get-go. And that's not.
1st and 15 here for the Knights. Carey, hands, sets up a 2nd down here in 12.
It's like both teams want to keep trying that inside. And both defenses holding pretty stiff right now.
Now here we go. Franklin comes to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 12. Carey looks to throw, rolls left side under pressure, stays on his feet, and he's going to get just a couple yards. He looked downfield, everybody was covered. He started to scamper to that left side. He'll get 2 to the 35. So 3rd down and 10, big 3rd down here.
Said Mike, not sure what their field goal situation is, but you're going to need a couple more yards before you attempt something like that.
Carey will work in the shotgun. Here's Carey. Rolling down to the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 32, and Franklin has a first and goal.
Books wide open, a little blown coverage down there for Oil City. Books was back there waving his arm, Mike, like open receiver, like he was going to fair catch it. So Carey found him in the middle of the field, let it fly, pulled it in for a big 32-yard gain.
Ball resting at the 2-yard line. Franklin looking to strike pay dirt first here against Oil City. Backs, they're going to line up. It's a pistol setup. It's like an I formation. They're going to hand that off, and nothing doing that time as Watson's going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss back to the 7-yard line. That's a loss of 5.
Number 23.
Yeah, that middle just too tough inside there. Caden Cascella.
Goal from the
Harkin Raider in there on the tackle.
Not 75. Tanner Neitlinger again in there. 328 pounds, tough to run on inside.
Clock continuing to move. Here's a handoff. Watson making his way. Watson is in the end zone for the Franklin touchdown. Franklin strikes pay dirt first here in that Route 8 rivalry. And the fans are on their feet here at Franklin High School.
Well, Watson from 7 yards out found a seam over that right side, over his right tackle, made one cutback, ran it in the end zone. And as Mike said, the Knights strike first, 6-0.
Nate Fenningworth, number 27.
Fenningworth ready for the extra point. I almost said point.
We have a timeout.
Franklin's called a timeout.
That's kind of unique. Must just not have been ready there, but.
Yeah, I don't know how many people we had out there on that offensive stand. Head coach down there, congratulating his players.
Yeah, Franklin.
Coach Turk.
Franklin.
Coach is congratulating his players.
Yes,
and he
he's
only
all
had
excited.
10 guys out there. So
he was excited.
Congratulating players and counting players at the same time.
Last year, I know we had the contest. It was a whole different story. Oil City was on top from the beginning. Now Franklin in this one. Up 6-0, looking to add on the extra point here by Fenningworth. The holder is Cole Buckley.
Yeah, the Knights have taken their second time out in the first half. They'll have one remaining.
Fenningworth ready. Buckley with the hold. Oh, they're going to fake. Buckley's going to run for the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. Buckley with the run. How about 8-0 Franklin here up on Oil City. 6:23 to go here in the second. We'll take the timeout. You're watching Carly Tire High School Football on exploreClarion and exploreClarion.com.
What college is seen as and how college works is changing. Students are concerned with debt.
Through scholarships and grants, I didn't pay anything last year. They even paid for my books. You can't beat it. Like, why would I say no to that?
See Oil City over there as they group up, talking things over. They're going to get the football. They trail 8-0 here against Franklin. Watson, the 7-yard touchdown run, and Buckley.
Great acting job, like the snap went a little bit too high, and he's running back looking for it. Meanwhile, Buckley's taking around the right. But when it works, it's fantastic, and they worked it. The Knights worked it to perfection that time.
And number 24.
I love that stuff every once in a while. No, I never had the guts to call it.
Alexander back deep along with Griffin.
Onside kick.
Impressed. Maybe that's going to be his career. Maybe he's going into acting.
I'll tell you what, could be these days. Let's see what kind of leg he has.
Franklin. It said here, I think they're waiting for the official. Blow the whistle, and he did. Here we go. Kicks it off. Ball's going to go into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Makes it in the end zone.
Comes out to the 20-yard line.
Resulting in a touchback. The Oilers will take over at their 20-yard line.
So Oil City, will see how they answer They gave Franklin a short field. They tried for it on 4th down, did not get it. And Franklin scores. It's a 35-yard.
Look, kind of shell-shocked that Franklin's on top of them. 8-0.
Finley ready to go, and I think for them, they really are going to try to get Ethan Knox rolling here. He's one of those guys, once you get him rolling, it is hard to stop him. They're going to
had a tough time running the football so far tonight.
And they're going to pitch that to Knox to the right side. Knox. So 4 yards for him.
Yeah, Mike, his longest run tonight has been the first carry of the football game when he had 14 yards. After that, his next longest carry has been 7 yards on the evening. So they've shut him down. He's carried the ball 10 times now. Ball 10 times for 26 yards.
Finley looking to throw, fires downfield. He's got a man. It is caught. And that is Griffin. And he's going to be caught from behind inside the 15-yard line. Brooks gets the tackle, but not until Oil City in business from the Franklin 15.
Well, just a matter of time for those two guys out there. Griffin looks like he could fly, and Finley put it right on the money.
61 yards is what I have. Oil City looks to answer. Here's Knox, and he'll be brought down at about the 11-yard line. Picks up 4 yards on the play. Second down here and 6.
Be second and.
Well, Finley, the quarterback, Oil City, is 1 for 1 for 61 yards, Mike.
That's
First
not bad.
pass of the game.
What would that be in quarterback ranking? Like 345 or something? Right?
I don't know. You know what? I'm teaching that in my class, and I have no idea what the heck that is in some of those things. All the new statistical stuff.
You're trying to teach numbers?
I know.
That's not good.
I let the slides do it all for. Yeah, I think he sent somebody out. 75 has to come out.
Maybe a little blood too. Sometimes that happens. It used to be if you were bleeding, it didn't matter. You could be profusely bleeding. Now, boy, you get any blood, you're off the field. Persall is the fullback. Knox, the running back. They're going to pitch it to Knox. Knox. Boy, I'll tell you what Franklin has done well against Knox. He's going to go nowhere. No gain on the play.
So a loss on the play. Or maybe it's one.
Nope, nothing.
I think.
Nothing. 3rd down 6. Ball at the 11. 8-0 Franklin. Big pass play puts Oil City in business, but now they face this 3rd down. Little pitch out to Knox. Now he has room to go. 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown. Knox got the room that time, and he'll go for 11 yards for the touchdown.
Not a lot of contain over there on that play, at least. Franklin's been doing a great job. That time, little slip up. And Ethan Knox takes it 11 yards to put Franklin on the board. Score now, Franklin 8, Oil City 6.
Of course, Oil City here will go for that 2-point conversion to try to tie things up. So here they break the huddle. Finley under center, backs in that power eye. Pitch it to Knox. Knox over the right side. Knox is going to go into that end zone for the 2-point conversion. We are tied at 8. 4:01 to go here in quarter number 2. It's 8-8 Franklin, Oil City. You're watching Carly Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion and exploreClarion.com.
Quarter, it's all tied up. Oil City 8.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Table and had him all the way down here.
Okay.
Wouldn't give him a helmet back, then he did.
All right, so we're back here on at Franklin High School. 4:01 to go here in quarter number 2. Score.
Number 8.
Go ahead, I'm sorry, Mike.
That's okay. Blackhurst, Payne back deep here for Franklin.
I was watching a little bit on the sub by the Franklin doctors and such, and athletic trainers doing a little concussion work on Kaskela and putting his helmet 40 yards on the other side of the field so he couldn't take it. But Kaskela looks like he's fine and going to go back into the football game.
Here's the kickoff. And juggled, picked up 25. That was number 16. Yep.
Caden Mincer with the return up to about the 35-yard line.
I was wrong. It was Mincer. Caden Mincer, number 19.
Number 25,
I thought it was 16.
Yeah, you're good. It's your third game in 2 days, so.
Well, it's yours too, in a way. You know, you got that PA announcer. You got to pay attention to everything.
I know.
The 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
You even have to announce the dance team and the bands and all that.
Band, oh my gosh, I had Zorro and the band today I had to take care of. Holy smokes.
You did well.
That is mentally draining, if anything. Okay, let's see what Franklin can do. See if they can answer here with 3:54 remaining in the half.
Kerle will work shotgun. Watson is big number 9. That is Ben Garland. To get him. Loss on the play. Boy, that's a big one, too.
That is a big one.
That's 8 yards.
Yeah, minus 8 yards off of his rushing total. For Watson, he's touched the ball 5 times tonight.
18 from the Knights' 27-yard line.
2nd down, 18.
He's touched the ball 5 times, Mike, for 2 yards now. Watson, so tough running for the Franklin Knights.
Books checks back in here. He's a go-to guy.
I got that 25-second clock again to deal with.
They just get that snap off. Carey rolls to the right side under pressure. Gets rid of that football, and it is going to be incomplete. Tried to sneak that into Buckley.
Bringing it up a 3rd and
Some
18.
backside pressure that time.
Those big plays, huh?
Yeah, I think that's what everybody's looking at, you know, because Oil City's been running the ball, and I'll keep looking outside at those 2 jets over there. And, you know, Griffin got loose for 60. Keep people honest and throw one down there every once in a while. Might get a call or a catch.
Jason Carey works out of the shotgun. That is number 28 with the interception. That is Hank Lockhart. And Lockhart is going to be ball at the 49-yard line of Franklin.
Oilers will take over at the Knights.
2:41 to go here in the quarter.
Well, around the pocket, and he just let it fly basically downfield, hoping for somebody to get underneath it. But he found number 28, Lockhart, for Oil City. So the Oilers will take over at the 49-yard line.
Good opportunity for Oil City here. They still have the 2 timeouts and 2:41 on the clock. Knox dotting the I here.
Right back with an interception.
And
that's 16.
Looking here on the screen. Just a lot easier to see
By
here.
16,
oh, look at the replay. It is 16. Good eyes there,
there.
Mr. Katis. And there it was. Yep, picked
Drayden
off.
Payne.
Yep, at the 28-yard line. Nice job.
Drayden Payne. It looked like. And it didn't make it to his receiver and picked off.
Take it over at their own 28.
So Franklin gets the football right back with 2:34 to go. Team's tied at 8. Wow, we're back and forth here. Carey in the shotgun. Hands it off to Watson. Watson changes course. And over the left side, gets some positive yardage, gets up across the 30.
Bryson Watson with some
forced out at about the 31-yard line.
5 yards.
They're going to say that's closer to about a 3-yard pickup. Clock stops, though, as they say, did go out of bounds. 2:26 to go in the half.
I'm sure coming up at halftime, we'll have the Franklin Band.
Yep, we'll have both bands. We'll get them on. Folks really enjoy that. And our first chance, other than the Franklin Band playing the anthem, to see the Oiler marching band. The Black Knight Marching Band, too. Carey hands it off again. Watson, left side. Watson finds room. 40, 45, lowers the shoulder and gets out to midfield.
Number 12, Bryson Watson with a
19-yard
big gain
pickup for him.
Midfield there. Taken down by number 1, Gavin Stevens.
Good running that time. Found a good seam. Now remember, Franklin's used 2 timeouts already in this first half. They have 1 timeout remaining, so good running that time by Watson. They seem to be having some success around that left side. Didn't look like it was there to start with. Then it opened up. A seam opened up, and Watson just filled that seam.
19-yard pickup. Here we are at the 50-yard line. Still 2 minutes to go here in this half. Franklin in business with that first down. Ball snap back. They're going to get that football off. And a flag is going to be thrown. It was handed off there to Buckley.
Cole Buckley stopped at the line of scrimmage, but it looks
around
like a
that
hold
right
on
side.
the offense. I'll take him back 10.
Call hold on Franklin.
So back the Oilers up 10 yards. Start from the line of scrimmage. Minute 56 on the clock here in the half. Looks like they got all kinds of festivities getting ready to go on here at halftime.
I got this big chain.
That penalty takes him back 10 yards. 1st and 20 from the Knights 40.
To find out what that's all
Sure,
about.
I'm sure
Looks
it has
impressive,
some,
though.
Yep. It has some good significance. Carey again in the shotgun. Rolls right, back left. Carey still under pressure, fires, and a fight for the ball. It's caught.
Incomplete.
Oh, incomplete, out of bounds. Okay.
He had
Incomplete pass.
had a foot on the white down there, and the side judge coming in and
Bringing up a 2nd and 20
rolling
from
that
the
incomplete.
40.
So 2nd down and 20.
Number
Clock
10, Sean
stops
Alexander on the
at a
coverage
minute
for the
30.
Oilers.
Yeah, 2nd down and 20. So, boy, you can get it if you're Franklin and you can go into the locker room 8-8 at half. That is a big accomplishment. But nonetheless, they got to keep the ball moving here and keep it out of Oil City's hands here.
Carey looks to throw. Fires, batted down at the line of scrimmage. Getting his
Pass
paws
to the
up
line.
there to get that was big number 85. That's Nico
Making
Blauser.
it a 3rd and 20 from the Knights 40.
There we go. Brett's like, what's going on?
It's not his birthday or anything, is it?
No, I don't think so, but
Okay.
we could pretend. Minute 26. 3rd down 20 here for the Knights.
Brett, one of our young guns that work on our camera crew. Thank goodness.
Carey takes the snap, pitches it out. That's Watson getting the carry. He's going to be dropped for a loss on this play. And that's a loss of 6 yards back to the 44-yard line. So Watson
Number
losing
23, John
yardage.
Hardenreich
4th down, the punt
on the
team
tackle.
coming on.
Clock continues to run,
Looks like
but I
we
think
have a
Oil City's going
timeout
to call
for the
timeout.
Oilers.
Well,
Yep.
Franklin will use it. They still have 2.
Oh, yeah, Oil City calls a timeout.
Or, I mean,
No, it's
yeah,
okay.
you're right,
That's
Oil
fine.
City.
They want to burn all that time off the clock. There's 1:10 left. They should get relatively good field position. And, Mike, as we talked about, and we'll talk about at halftime a little bit, just haven't sprung Ethan Knox too much. I mean, the last series, able to turn up a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion to make it 8-8.
So here we go. Franklin back on the foot for the Oilers is Alexander.
Coming off the timeout.
He's back there, and he's actually going to be joined by Hargenrader, too.
With Fenningworth back to punt.
So Alexander and Hargenrader back deep. Fenningworth to kick. Well, punt.
A lot of open field down there.
Good snap back, Fenningworth. Gets rid of that football. Nice punt. That's going to bounce at about the 25, be taken at the 20, back across 25, staying in bounds. And rolling to the right side, that's Alexander.
They got a wall
He's to
set
the
up.
50, 45-40, 35-30, and he's finally brought down inside the 25-yard line. Yeah, you saw that wall developing. 50, about what, 51 seconds?
51 seconds and about a,
22.
let's see, 30, 40. Going with about a 58-yard return right there, I think.
Ball to 22-yard line.
Yeah, you could just see the wall set up there after Griffin. You thought he was just going to step out of bounds here at the 30-yard line and then takes it all the way to the other end of the field and ran all the way across, Mike. 53 and a third yards wide.
Yeah, so he ran a lot.
Which is a football.
So he ran basically 100 yards almost.
Yeah, he basically did. That's it.
Ball to 22. Quarterback's Finley. Finley under center. Going to pitch that ball to Knox over the right side. Here's Knox making away. He's got a blocker. Knox is going to go forward, and he'll get about 6, maybe 7.
On the right side. Gets about 8.
Give him 7 down to the 15-yard line. Oilers will use their last timeout with 38 seconds. So the ball resting at the 15-yard line for Oil City. So no timeouts. They got a play maybe. It just depends what they do.
Yeah, we got to keep ourselves focused on the high school end instead of the college end, because you can run off 3, 4, 5 plays like they did, like they did today in the Clarion Lockhaven game we attended. In high school, a little bit different. I think plenty of time to get Knox out wide.
If they go up the middle, it's going to be difficult to get another play. If they can get to the outside, and he wouldn't get in the end zone, but it could at least get that first down, would stop the clock.
Yeah, well, driven it this far, they got it spotted at the 15-yard line. Just a huge play by Griffin on that punt return. Take some of the momentum out of Franklin that they had.
So Oil City breaks the huddle. Finley and crew onto the football field. Second down here in about 3 with the ball sitting at the 15-yard line. 38 seconds are on that clock. Finley under center, pitches it to Knox, right side. Knox looks for that sideline. Knox first down, and he gets out of bounds. Gets the first down, gets out of bounds. 34 seconds. That only took about 5 seconds. Ball's at the 10. So he will gain 5 yards. And it is a first and goal here for Oil City with 34.5 seconds.
Mike, somewhere along the line, you're going to see that same play where they're going to pitch the ball to Knox, and he's just going to pull up and lob one to some big tight end in the end zone, because Franklin is just not covering that secondary. They're just so keyed on number 2 right now. Like I said, he's going to just roll out right, flip that ball in the end zone to some receiver back there.
Whistles.
And I believe Franklin's going to use their last timeout.
Yeah, so they'll use their last one here, 34 seconds.
Timeout of that.
Larry Weiser down on the field or what?
I don't know. They didn't leave any of them, did they?
Nah. Well, Larry Weiser, school of timeouts.
Let you know, too, coming up on Tuesday, I think Chase will be my engineer that night. We're going to be at Clarion Limestone High School for girls high school volleyball match of the week, as North Clarion and Clarion Limestone lock horns. Clarion Limestone and North Clarion Limestone, I believe. I don't know if North Clarion is. I'd have to look real quick, but Clarion Limestone undefeated on their season.
Yeah, you guys are talking about that all last night. That's a big game. That's a big game.
That's a big one.
You know, so good luck. Where's that match at? It's
over at Clarion Limestone. Yeah, it should be a good crowd. We're looking for that.
That's good.
And you have one of those Clarion Limestone's players in your class, your
do.
college class.
I know. In Introduction to Sport Management. It's funny having a high school kid in there.
Are they showing up, all the college kids? Or is a young lady?
Yeah, they love my stories. The problem is the college kids have already heard them 17 times.
Yeah.
I got new blood in there now, which is good. So I actually get some laughs.
Ball's at the 10. Finley under center. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Fires the football, and it is caught for the Oil City touchdown.
That sets a 22.
That's a big 22, and that's going to be Justin Dunkel with the touchdown. So Dunkel with the reception.
Making the Oilers.
Finley to Dunkel.
Putting the Oilers in the lead.
Boy, I'll tell you what, 30 seconds to go yet.
14-8.
Don't go away. This is like crazy here tonight. What if they're any relation to the governor?
Could be. Quite fitting that a Dunkel scores a touchdown here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's Knox.
Knox running, and he's not going to get to the end zone for that 2-point conversion.
Knox isn't able to get in for the 2 points.
So 14-8 is where we stand. 30 seconds to go here before halftime. We'll break quickly. And you're watching Carly Tire High School Football and Explore Clarion, exploreClarion.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 14-8. Oil City leads. 2-point conversion was no good.
Deep to receive. Number 7, Kristen Brooks.
Brooks is back deep.
And to kick off for your Oilers, number 8, Stephen Heiss.
Yep, Heiss has got it teed up. Let's see what Franklin can do with 30 seconds left in the half.
Roll it down the field. Brooks is going to pick it up at the 20. 25, 30, 35, and out to the 40-yard line. So they still have 20 seconds.
With a nice return out to the
Franklin
40-yard line.
will get at least a play or two here with no timeouts, though.
Seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach wants to do here.
Number 22,
you also have to
Justin
be careful, too, because you don't want to go too crazy because, you know, you fire downfield, someone picks it off, and they run it back. Those strange things have happened.
Yeah.
You have to be a little conservative, but I think that you can make some shots here.
Yeah, I was just taking a look at. It's like, hey, we're gonna take that knee, but now he's in the shotgun.
Carrying the shotgun here. Takes the snap, covered up downfield.
2nd and 10.
Second down here for
41.
Franklin.
16 seconds left.
Clouds starting to roll in just a little bit here tonight. No, as we said, no rain expected till tomorrow.
And the wind's starting to pick up a little bit.
Still see that sunset over there.
So the wind chill's like what, 42 degrees now?
Oh my goodness!
And you're in
I thought
shorts?
Bob was bad.
Now we might be taking a knee right here, Mike. I don't know.
No, he's up under center. Is Carey, and yep, he will take the knee. That'll be it. Franklin will be very happy here. They'll go to halftime, and 14-8 is where Oil City leads here as we go to the half.
0.
And we'll take a timeout. Dave's going to total some things up. We'll have stats and more for you on the way in that Heater Lumber halftime show. And after 2 quarters, it's 14-8 here in the Route 8 rivalry as Oil City leads Franklin. And you're watching Carly Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion and also on explorevenango.com.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
Brookville Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Best of luck this season to all our visitors on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation.
All right, back here at Franklin High School, we got the Oil City Marching Band. And we're going to go live down to the field here in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show to the Oil City Marching Band for a few of their numbers.
The Grammy-nominated rock band One Republic is ranked in the top 50 of the most listened to bands in the world on Spotify. The journey began with their first released album, Dreaming Out Loud, and concludes their show this evening with Counting Stars.
There you go. Look now
Mike Poff,
at those stats.
Mary Kay Cox and Lisa Littler.
Yeah, I got to get my glasses on here. Those stats again are brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. And how do they stack up there, Mr. Katis?
For their hospitality this evening. This is your announcer wishing you a
Franklin back was 3 for 6 for 39 yards, and Books 3 receptions for 47 yards for Franklin. For Oil City, not too many things straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Franklin
There
High
he
School
is.
Black Knight Marching Band opens up.
This is what I want to hear from you.
Shouts it out.
He's got it going, that guy.
He sure does.
He's got too much coffee today, buddy.
I don't know.
He's in on it. Go ahead.
Nope, you're all set there with the stats, though?
I've got him. That's what I
so
got.
I wanted to make sure there was nothing else as we were going. Let's give the Franklin Night Band a quick listen to, and then we'll take a timeout. Here's the Black Knight.
wash that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an international Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Ed certified service department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local.
There we go, more of the Franklin marching band down there. Chase with our field cam. And Franklin here having a lot of fun. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. We had the stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. We hear the Franklin band here a little bit more as we continue on. Very quickly here, too, want to mention the scoring summary. That scoring summary brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. Not a lot of scoring, but it all came in quarter number 2. It was Watson, the 7-yard touchdown run for Franklin to put them up by an 8-0 score after the Buckley 2-yard two-point conversion run. With 4:01 to go in that second quarter, it was Ethan Knox, the 11-yard touchdown run. Knox also had the 2-point conversion. We were tied at 8. And then it was Findlay. And we'll get more of this Heater Lumber halftime show rolling. We'll have Katis' keys to the game. It's all our keys to the second half, all coming up. Here's more of the Franklin Black Knight Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
pride of Pennsylvania,
the Franklin Black Knight Marching Band.
Your Franklin High School
There you
Black
go.
Knight Marching.
And if you didn't believe they did a split, the entire band twice. And I'm thinking if we ever would try that, we'd be calling for the trainer because we're not getting up.
That would be it. A new pair of drawers, there's no doubt. And with the band, is that what how do you call it? You're the band guy. I don't know.
Yeah, they just fantastic performances. We've seen that all around from these bands all year long. We're the Heater Lumber halftime show, and we will take a timeout. More of Heater Lumber right after this. We'll have Katis' keys to the second half. That's all coming up, and it's all right here. Carly Tower High School football and Explore Clarion and explorevenango.com.
I chose NPRC in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Back here.
And that's 790.
Oil City, Franklin here in the back.
The 45-yard line. Ready to go.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. They came out. Oil City came out with the trophy, and Franklin decided over here is all.
I would have done. I would have said, we're going to run a covert mission over there.
That's
and you guys
right.
are taking that trophy and bringing it over here right now.
That's like old time, though, football, isn't it? Back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, where they would go steal.
Still goes on like that. It's like
a lot of fun.
If you ever watch that Army-Navy game stuff, they go, I think, and I don't want to upset any member of the service academy, but one service academy goes to the other service academy and stole the goat.
Yep.
And brought it back to their service academy. And all those rivalries are great. No doubt.
Makes football fun. And
yeah, when I was in school, our big rivalry was Jeanette. It was Penn Trafford and Jeanette. That was the big thing. And everybody wanted to beat Jeanette. And just some unbelievable battles and just great rivalry. And that's the big thing about high school football. I mean, these Oil City kids got to know every circle on the schedule, but you sort of look at it and say, I can't wait to play this game. And the nice thing about the game, it's Saturday night.
Yep.
It's something different. There's so many games going around Friday night now with the lack of officials. They got to start making games on schedule Saturday afternoon. So times are changing, brother.
Need officials, and if you have any inkling to get out there and help out the sport, because it really does help out the sports, all of them, go to PIAA.org. Are actually helping officials to get their first set of uniforms and things like that. So, and especially if you're a younger kid. I know I officiated basketball for several years, almost 20 years, and when I started, it was nice because I was in college at the time, and I was able to go to my classes and then go referee games, and I was making more money than some of my friends were making at a part-time job at the time. So,
but last spring, he went through. He took the PIA soccer tests. Passed everything, and now he have another kid in class that's going through and taking the basketball and baseball PIA tests right now. So college kids taking advantage of some of those things. And, boy, if you're just out there and think you can match inside of a gym or anything like that. So as Mike said, they desperately need officials. And if you don't have a contact person, get a hold of me and Mike. We know where to send you and get you going.
Well, I'll tell you, too, and it's one of those things people worry about fans and all that. When I officiated, you're out there doing the game, you don't hear very much. And I will say that very few, if any, issues, too. You might from time to time, but the most part, it's a good experience, and you do help the sport. Again, PIAA.org is where you're going to go. We're getting set now. Mr. Katis, would you change anything from what you think each team needs to do from that first half?
Well, I think Oil City's going to want to starting to get Knox loose a little bit. Like I said, he had we don't have a lot of light up here. 14 carries for 50 yards in the first half. They kept him pretty well in check, but I'm sure he wants to try to bust out a little bit. And Franklin's got to take advantage of some opportunities, and not a lot of turnovers from Oil City, but field position and such. They got to take advantage of some of those things.
Number 8 for the Oilers.
Third quarter is brought to you by Zockrell Motors. Getting set to kick off for Oil City here is Stephen Heiss.
12, Bryson Watson. Number 15, Freddie Blackhurst.
No, we still have a good football game, Mike. 14-8.
Yeah, one score here.
One score difference. And so let's see what Franklin can do coming right out of the blocks.
Books is back deep, and it's actually going to be picked up. Thought they may let it go if it went out of bounds, but it's going to be picked up over there on the far side. Take a look here.
It's like that is.
See,
10?
We're having trouble, and the PA announcer's having trouble,
10.
too.
Number 19, Caden Mincer.
Yeah, that's number 19 there.
Your Knights are going to take over first and 10 from the 15-yard line.
I have everything else in there.
Yeah, that's going to be coming out here at some point. Franklin comes up to the line of scrimmage. Carey is the quarterback. Watson in the backfield. At about the 23.
Close to the first down.
That's a gain of about 8 yards. Sets up a second down and 2 here for the Knights.
Tim Walentowski.
For their sponsorship of halftime. Also got to thank Western Pennsylvania Regional College. Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. We'll get it correct. I had to look down for a second. Here's the quarterback carry rolling to the right side. Fires downfield. Tried to get that down there into the hands of Caden Beatty, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass there.
I also want to thank Dietz Mechanical tonight here on our broadcast.
3rd and 2.
Yeah, Beatty wrote.
Books back in the ball game. So we have a 3rd down and 2. See what Franklin tries to do here. They've been effective with Watson out of the backfield. See if they just go to him and try to pick up this 2 yards this time. Carey will work here in that pistol setup. It's an I formation right behind them. They line up. And whistles on the play.
25-second
Too
clock.
much time. Yep, they're going to back them up 5 yards on that delay of game.
Looks like a delay of game on Franklin.
Difficult
They'll
time.
Back them up 5 yards.
Got a 3rd and short. Now you got to back up the Knights a little bit here. A little more pressure. Now on Carey, the quarterback. Try to get that 1st down.
Ball back to the 18-yard line. 3rd down and 7.
Looks like a 3rd and 7.
Well, I'm sure that Coach Turk, the Franklin Knights coach, going to start a couple of these plays to work on during their practice this week.
Well, they hurry right to the line of scrimmage. They go try to go fast, and we get another whistle. They were starting to run out of time. That's something that I am very sure that Coach Turk's not going to be happy about.
Nah, clock management, not real good for the Knights right now. You're coming off of the delay game, and then you come right back and get close to that clock running out. And you have to call timeout. So, Mike, now I'm new at this, so we're going to tentatively, we're heading, where are we heading next week? I think
I thought we were heading down to Karn City, but stay tuned on Explore Clarion D9 Sports. If anything would, change, we'll certainly let everybody know.
Start playing some of the best games of the week. I think that's what we want to try to do, apparently, and from what I would.
It's Carey out of the shotgun, dumps it off. It's caught. That's 1st down. And that's out near the 30-yard line. Bringing it in was Drayden Payne on the catch.
Nice catch there by Drayden Payne for the 1st down.
So that's a gain of 12 yards and a 1st down.
Knights from their 30-yard line.
They only needed 7.
Good throw by Carey. Chucked it in there, and good reception by Payne. That's his first reception of the evening for 12 yards. So they keep the drive going.
Ball rest at the 30.
Close game, 14-8 still. Oil City on tying his shoe. 3 guys looking at it. I got now here's the expert shoe tire right here. Look at him go. He just jumped right on it. Who was that? Give him credit for time.
No, number 4 is Sanchez. Oh, you mean
That's
for Oil
Finley.
City?
Oh, yeah, that's Finley, the quarterback. He went in there and
Finley
took care of the business.
We're going to hand that on that sweep over the left side. Buckley with it. 1st down across the 40 and then out of bounds. Flag comes in late.
Left side.
Cole Buckley on the run. He would pick up 10 where the official's standing on that far side, but we'll see what the penalty is. It came in late
on the sidelines. That's a big, huge penalty because they pick up another big 1st down on the play, and that'll back them up.
So the 5. Oh, no, they're going to move the chains. So it's a 1st and 10 from there. So, no, I don't think so.
Great hat. Trying to get it corrected.
And this is one thing. People get a little impatient, but to make that call, if it takes a second, let them take the second.
And now the side judge is going to come in. He's going to give his opinion. And it was past the 45, so I don't know if they'll respot the football. Maybe they're not.
Should be a 1st and 5 is what I'm thinking.
After we sort this out, it looks like it's going to be a 1st and 5 for your Knights.
Yeah, because if it was up around the 45, fires that football, and it's picked off, it's intercepted. How about that? You just mentioned number four. Number four comes up with the big play. That's Cole Finley with the interception. And Oil City in business from the 41-yard line of Franklin.
On the Knights, looks
wow,
like
not a
41-yard
well-advised, ill-advised for the Oilers. So Oil City is going to have very, very good field position here with 10:22 remaining in the third quarter.
Finley will come up under center. He's got Knox behind him. See if they go to that diet of Knox. Time one of his best of the evening as he's forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 12, almost 13.
Pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, good running by Knox. Trying to get up. Franklin had him contained a little bit, but he got outside of that contained and turned it up the field.
Nico Blauser shaken up a little. But
Knox now 15 touches on the evening for 62 yards.
Yep. Certainly not Knox numbers. You know, I mean, he's used to big numbers.
Yeah.
But you give a lot of credit to Franklin's defense. You know, this is a game that they were well prepared for. That's why the score is 14-8. Both step.
Everybody taking a look at number 85 for Franklin right now. Making sure he's okay.
And I'll tell you, you know, we talk about it all the time. Years ago when we were playing games and stuff. Oh, we got a dog on the field, too. Look at this. Got a puppy on the field. This is great.
Where's he at?
He's over there.
Oh, okay.
On the far sideline over there by the Oil City.
Injured Oiler. Go to the bench. They'll take a look at him. And we're back to action, it looks like.
All right, here we go. Knox down to the 20. Looks how he gets out of him. Lowers the shoulder, driving forward down to the 5-yard line. And that is classic Knox running.
To left side.
Wow.
23-yard. Ball at the 4. Oil City looks to go up by 2 scores here as they are driving on Franklin. Finley will come under center. Backs in the I formation. That's that power I. Going to pitch it to Knox. Knox to the right side. Knox driven backwards, and this time Knox is not going to go anywhere.
The host of Knights in on the tackle.
Good contain that time by Franklin once again.
Bring him back. Second down.
In there, number 53.
7-yard line.
Yep, I was just looking down there. That was Gabriel Wright, 53.
Yeah, in on the tackle for Franklin.
And Perry in on the tackle.
Man on the line of scrimmage, and that's where he does a lot of his damage out wide.
Second and goal from the 7-yard line. Time was number 75, Caden Kilska. Kiselka with the tackle. Third and goal from the 6.
Yeah, Kiskelka came out for a few plays in the first half. Good to see him back in the game.
Knox now. Wonder if they made just a little belly play to him possibly. We'll see.
Yeah, Pearsall also.
Yep, he's back in there. Finley hands it up.
7 yards on the carry for the touchdown for Ethan Knox.
20-8.
So Knox gets a score here. That will be his second of the ball game.
And give credit to that offensive line. They carved a huge hole to get into the end zone. So Oil City will decide to go for two here.
Finley under center. Looks to throw. Fires. Caught. 2-point conversion. Take the timeout. It is now 22-8 Oil City over Franklin, and you're watching Carly Tire High School football on Explore Clarion and explorevenango.com.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
Back here, good shot of that Franklin side of the football field up to the press box.
Yeah, good crowd. A lot of the crowd remaining. It's packed on the Oil City side.
Yes, it is. Oil City extending the lead 22-8. Ethan Knox with that 6-yard touchdown run, the 2-point conversion to Hargan Raider. The pass from the quarterback Finley, taken by one of the up men there. Going to cut back across the field. I think it was that Watson, I believe, up across the 35 up to the 37-yard line. So that is where Franklin will have.
Yeah, caught that line drive.
Nope, wrong side.
Wrong side?
Yeah, I think that was Watts. I was looking on the Oil City roster.
We don't have any light up here.
Yeah,
that's the
it's tough.
part about it. We're trying
that's
to look
the only
at
thing.
Gets an opportunity to see if they can answer.
Carey in the shotgun. Snaps it back, pitches it back to Watson, but we have a whistle.
I think we have offside.
Oh, it's off. So the Knights will have a 1st and 5 here.
It's going to make it a.
Well, down 22-8, Mike. You want to still maintain possession. And
Watson gets the carry, and he'll take it up near midfield. That's a first down carry of 12 yards.
Watson.
12 for him,
Picking
almost
up the
13
Knights'
up
first
to
down.
the 50-yard line. Nice spot for him, so give him 13. Get the Books checks in. Get the place the receiver out to the right. That's Books. They're in that pistol setup with the eye. Give that Watson over the left side. Here's Watson with a nice carry. Takes that football for about 5 yards down to the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 5.
Into Oiler territory down to their 46-yard line.
Watson now with 11 carries on the night for 49 yards. 3 spots on my stat
That's it. Then
sheet
you have to
here.
yell to coach. No more.
No more. Don't give it to the other kid.
Single receiver each side. Same setup. Handoff here again, Watson. Banging his way. Cuts to the outside. 40, stiff arm. 35-30, 25-20. Cuts back inside. Then he's finally going to be tackled. But that's a Franklin first down.
Outside the right side.
So down to the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
About a 32-yard
Yes.
run for Watson.
Nice job
that
for him.
time.
Good job.
Getting good at this. Not as good as the governor, but I'm getting there.
Well, no one's as good as the governor with numbers because he loves money and he can count.
That's true. That's true. So nice little drive by the Knights here. As we talked about, they're going to have to start putting some points on the board with things.
Looks like we have a
Oil City's going to take a timeout.
Yep.
So they want to talk about it. We'll break 2. 6:50 to go here in this third quarter. Franklin driving 1st and 10 from the 12. And we come back 22-8 Oilers. And it's Carly's our high school football. exploreClarion, exploreVenango.com.
Club winners.
What college is seen as and how college works is changing. Students are concerned with debt.
Through scholarships and grants, I didn't pay anything last year. They even paid for my books. You can't beat it. Like, why would I say no to that?
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has inventory on the lot, ready to be loaded up so you can get to work on tough jobs. Check out Bobcat of Clarion at 1214 East Main Street in Clarion.
Put it right over top. I have one of those desk lights.
Do you? We got to talk about the 2 Franklin band kids doing a split up here. That's how good their band is. They got to try out. Like,
Yeah, if you can't do a split.
You're out.
They have Alex Weibel dotting the I. The tight end.
All 265 pounds of them.
Here we go. Carey hands out to Weibel, dotting the I, bagging his way, and he's going to rumble into the end zone for the Franklin touchdown. How about Weibel?
Franklin Knights touchdown.
Franklin's version of the fridge takes it into the end zone for 12 yards. Boy, did he just bang into the end zone.
That's a good way to put it, because I was going to say rumbling and stumbling basically, but just banged into the end zone, taking players with him. And I don't know if that's him or not. We have an injured player in the end zone. Boy, but Weibel just pounded it in there.
Yeah, they're down attending to him.
From 12 yards out. Points are going to stay on the board. Let's just see if we can find out who that injured player is. Medical staff right out there, right there.
This will become a one-score game again. But what a run. Put the big guy back there. And
yeah, big number 90. He's plowing his way through like a big PennDOT snowplow, man.
Yep, that's a good way to put it. When he's back there, too, you know they're going to go to him.
Coach Turk got to see his player. Makes his way back to his squad here on the sidelines. Now, when you have this, Mike, this type of situation, you got to have a backup ready to go. Saw that case today in the Clarion-Lockhaven game. You have an injury, you got to start filling special team spots, extra points, defense, the whole 9 yards. Who's going to take those spots on, especially all the special teams charts?
Yeah, changes dynamics, especially in high school when you have players playing offense, defense, both, so many different positions.
Taking a long time down there in the end zone.
That's okay. We have to make sure everything's good. 6:43 remaining here in this third quarter. Zoc Route 8 rivalry game tonight, and it's been a good one.
We're going to try to get him up, I think. It's going to take about 4 people to get him up.
You know, they're going to be careful, too.
Yeah.
They're not going to force anything. They want to make sure that.
You know, as I'm sitting here, I'm remembering the last couple of games we've done. We had the lights down there from Punxsutawney last night. They put the new LED lights. I think these are the old type of.
These type, I believe, are
Musco lights, and shined up pretty good tonight. I like the facility. I mean, the black track going around the field and the end zones. We haven't seen end zones like this, you know, painted black with the Knights in the end zone, and just looks really like they're really doing the job up here with Franklin with facilities. You guys were telling me about the Oil City facility too.
Very nice too. Yeah, very, very nice.
Haven't
They've done
made
a nice
my way
job
up there yet, so
on these fields, and schools put a nice investment in, but
yeah, Clarion High School's going to do a brand new big press box there. They said 38-foot press box there, and turf next year. So everybody's getting turf.
But the big thing, though, when you put a press box in, because we're getting older, put a bathroom in, please.
Yes, I'm a big advocate.
That's all you have to have. Just a little room with a toilet. That's all you need.
Either that or one of those green ones that sit out in the back or something like that.
It gets harder and harder the older we get. They are taking their time down there.
Yeah, one of the trainers is not sure what we're going to do here. We take another timeout.
I'm just checking down here. I want to make sure. I'm looking down. I don't know if they're going to come down to
get him out.
That could be 2. Well, while they're doing this, why don't we take a timeout? We're going to come back. We'll take a little pause, and we'll be back here at Franklin High School. 22-14, we're waiting on the extra point try coming up here for Franklin, and it is Kearley Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network. All right, we're back here. It was Weibel, the injured player. They're bringing him off there, and he's getting the crowd fired up. He actually put his arms up once they got him up into that little John Deere tractor there, and he got the crowd fired up. He said, "I scored a touchdown. Get is good." 22 to 15 is the score. We have a one-score ball game again. 6:43 to go here in the quarter. We'll hold here since we just took that time out, and we'll give Tyler a little bit of a break. He's been working hard. Tyler, too, right at it.
That's right. Now Oil City gets an opportunity to turn it around here a little bit. 22-15. The Knights have closed within 7.
Yeah, it has been nip and tuck. Certainly has not been easy on either side. They have certainly played.
Got to do a little stretching down there and everything because we had about a 15-minute delay there.
Yeah.
And, when you start playing and you stop, especially on offense like Ethan Knox is going to be with that ankle and everything else, how's that going to feel coming back out? Got to get all loosened up and start over again.
Oilers, as well as Devon Griffin.
Sean Alexander back deep, and Griffin back there too. Fenningworth to kick things off. Fenningworth lifts the arm, he's ready. Here's the kick. Well, he's got a toe. That's going to go into the end zone. Got to keep an eye on that kid there.
Yeah, 27 in Franklin, without a doubt.
Fenningworth, good kicker. I'll tell you what, ball comes out to the 20. Your kicker does that every time. That's just what you need. Comes over and gets some handshakes from his sideline. 6:43 to go here in the third quarter. Zockrell Motors third here on EYT. Explore Clarion, Explore Venango. Nice night here. I'll tell you what, this is just great weather. You're all bundled up.
I am. I'll tell you, I'm not taking any chances here. Okay, let's see what the Oilers have here.
Well, here's Finley under center. They're going to give it to Knox over the right side. Here's Knox cutting back in. He's across the 30, 35, busting tackles, breaking tackles out to about the 37-yard line. That's a 17-yard pickup.
Out to about the 40, 30.
Yeah, Ethan Knox. I think it's going to be
that's an 18-yarder.
I think it's going to be a steady stream of Ethan Knox now.
Well, he's starting to get into his stride. He sat last week. Doesn't help.
Yep.
The senior Knox. Come to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Finley under center and a whistle.
It's probably, I don't know. They still got 6
back
seconds.
Up the Oilers 5 yards.
Yeah, it's a procedure penalty. False start. So, 5-yard penalty.
Looking like a 1st and 15
sloppy
from the
now.
Oilers' 33-yard line.
Clock running here down to about 6 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Been a long day for these guys, I'm sure, getting up, watching a little college game day, watch a bunch of football games, and head over to the stadium for a game.
Hand off Knox right up the gut. Here's Knox barreling over people, tries to cut outside, and he'll get yardage back up to the 40.
Nice tackle there.
Nice job 60. There by big number
Darius
60
Graham.
For Franklin. And that's Darius Graham.
Brings up a 2nd and 8 from the Oiler 40-yard line.
The boss is trying to give me a hand warmer.
Oh, Tyler has everything. He's got battery-operated sweatshirts. He's got bison pants to keep him warm. This guy's got everything. 2nd down. Hand off Knox. Knox bust outside.
Look out.
Cuts. There he goes. That's the speed, and that's a 1st down across the 45 and down around the 42-yard line. I guess he catches the 40 of Franklin.
That's another about 20-yard pickup right there from Ethan Knox.
Mark that at the 40.
Good running
and on the tackle,
by the Oil City senior.
So Ethan Knox sets him up with another faded in Clarion, just off of Route 322 down close to where the Sheets is and stuff if you're looking from the oil region.
host of Knights.
Landon Perry was the initial Knight in there.
He don't have a lot of running room.
Looks like it's
and the Franklin defense step up to drive him out of bounds.
From the 42.5.
Clock stops at 4:44 as he was forced out of bounds. Going to run this one not to Knox this time, but they're going to run that over the left side, and that's a first down carry. Getting the run that time was Hargenrader. Hargenrader down to the 29-yard line.
On the pitch.
So he's
First carry of the evening. Pick up a good, healthy 15 yards on that play, and Oil City's got themselves
first down.
Yeah, just like they did with Griffin in the first half.
Yep.
Lay it out there for the big gainer.
It's out to Knox. This time Knox cutting inside outside, and he'll be brought down inside the 25 to right around the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
3 times now. I don't have any more space. That's it.
Call the coach. Tell him no more.
He's done.
You have to start going underneath. Moving deep into Franklin territory here. Handoff Knox again. Here's Knox. Brought down right about at the first down marker. We'll see if they give him the 5. And they
30 yards now.
19-yard line.
Running the football. So, yep, we made another line for him. So you got double lines. They're
in the Dubrook red zone. Handoff Knox. Here he goes. Right up the middle. Weaving his way. Knox is into the end zone for the Franklin touchdown.
Good vision. Sees that opening, and boom, he just gets through that hole. 19 yards into the end zone. Good job by, and you know, any kid that's going to get that many yards has got to Knox to run through. So touchdown Oilers.
Oil City will go for the 2-point conversion. Finley under center. The 15 now.
Pushing the score.
As Oil City leads Franklin, we'll take a timeout. Back with more for you
15.
Here on the Carly Tire High School Football Game of the Week on Explore Clarion and exploreFinango.com. All right, so we're back here at Franklin High School.
25 carries for 162 yards on the evening.
Number 7, Tristan Brooks.
And we're in the third quarter. Season average is like 242 at this point.
Oil City up men, banging around, up around that 35-yard line. We'll get the number here in just a second. We should be looking at the screen here because it's pretty easy to see. Injured player down there that looks like might be Books. Out there, the Oil City crowd on the far side of the field. Cheerleaders rooting them on. 30-15 our score. It's been a good Route 8 rivalry tonight so far.
I was taking a look down on the sidelines and looking at number 90, Alex Weibel, standing down there, and he's got his helmet. Looks like he's moving pretty good.
Yeah.
Going to have a seat on the bench as they attend to the other injured Franklin Knight down on the field.
So we see 90 back out there that they're looking at, and why don't we take a timeout? We're going to come back here. They're just checking him out there on that leg.
Things were going quite nicely for a long time, Mr. Kalinowski.
Yeah, now it kind of slowed down with these. They're checking.
Cool, it looks like. Take him off the field.
So Franklin will have the football at their own 34-yard line.
Book's doing a pretty good job from the receiving end tonight. 3 receptions. For it looks unofficially about 46 yards.
They're going to take over
receptions,
at
46 yards.
34-yard line. 1st and 10.
Carey gets his offense together. They come to the line of scrimmage. 2:58 to go here in this Zockro Motors third quarter. Backs will line up in that I formation. Watson will dot the I. He's run hard all night. Snap back. Going to give that. Watson getting the carry. Both teams One battle here, I'll tell you what, it's been a good one. Last year, we were over at Oil City, and Oil City was in control the whole time. But a much different story here tonight.
And on the tackle, Ben Garland from the Oilers.
Yeah, both teams, Oil City scored, and Franklin's been able to answer on a few occasions here. And they're going to need to answer again. Clock is not their friend at this point. 2:23 remaining in the third quarter. Down 30-15.
Carey in the pistol. Hands out to Watson. Watson is going to be brought up short there as he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. Great tackle that time by Ben Garland. By Oil City, hitting hard all night long.
From the 38-yard line.
Third down, 6. Franklin with the football at their own. Ball snap back, fakes, looks to throw, tries to get that screen set up on the left side. Pass is going to go incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Tried to swing it out there to Buckley, but he was covered the whole time.
Bringing up a 4th.
So the punt team comes on here for Franklin.
From the Knights.
Yeah, they're going to have to
line.
punt it away.
Back to punt.
Benningworth.
Number 27, Nate Benningworth.
Benningworth with the big leg, Mike.
He's good. I like him.
Benningworth with the big leg.
I know a college team that could use some help there.
I don't want to comment on that. I
But-
do want to comment on that, but I won't comment on that.
Alexander back deep.
Wow.
Here's the punt. Booming punt picked up by Alexander at the 15. Back to the 20, 25, 30, and dropped at about the 37-yard line. But boy, what a punt by Fenningworth. Good return by Alexander.
37-yard line of the Oilers.
Minute 9 to go here in the third quarter as we
On the tackle there,
find the
Jake
waning
Balsamo,
moments of this one.
43 for your Knights.
Get to that final stanza here soon. Cole Finley and crew will see, and I would imagine you're going to see more of Knox here with them up by the 2 scores.
Yeah, probably a steady diet here.
Pearsall and Knox in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Knox. Knox is going to get short yards, couple out to the 40. But more importantly here, though, that clock moving. Oil City would like nothing more here. Probably another play and get out of this quarter and go to quarter number 4.
Yeah, have to run at least one play here. There's a 25 called. The 25-second clock is down to 20 seconds and about a 20-second differential with the scoreboard at this point.
Yep. They're going to take their time down to 10. They're going to have to hurry now. Down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and he's going to look to throw. Steps up, rolls to the right side, directing traffic, flings it downfield. It's going to be incomplete. Almost caught.
Yep, Finley back there running around for his life. Try to direct some traffic.
So third down, but that's going to stop the clock with 16 seconds. Not really what they want.
Finley wasn't able to hold on to it.
Third down and 8. Make it third down and 7 with that ball at the 40. And off to Knox, right side. That's a huge hole. Knox can go, and he's got the speed. 30, 25, 20 to the 10-5. And that's Knox for the 60-yard touchdown. That's the speed he has.
For the touchdown run.
And if you don't touch him early, get on that line of scrimmage, that's what he can do.
Just busted through that line, and the sea parted, man. And between the hash marks, he just took off. And that young man's got himself another touchdown. See it firsthand.
Took him a while to get rolling, but boy, once he has, though, you can certainly see why he's got the accolades that he certainly has. And kudos, as you mentioned, too, to that offensive line. Big line, too, for him. And, boy, they work so well together. Finley looks to throw. 2-point conversion is no good. It's out of the back of the end zone. So 36-15 is where we are.
After attempt is no good.
7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with more Carly Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
What college is seen as and how college works is changing. Students are concerned with debt.
Through scholarships and grants, I didn't pay anything last year. They even paid for my books. You can't beat it. Like, why would I say no to that?
Gonna beat Norma twice with a blanket. She woke me up this morning at 5 o'clock wanting her damn treat because she gets a treat when I leave.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
All right, back at Franklin High School. 7 seconds to go here. Oil City back on the board. Ethan.
Scamper, yep. Well, he's scampering tonight. He's got 28 carries for 224 yards now. He's almost up to his season average.
He's getting there. Book's back in there. Good to see. He'll be the deep man. Let me get this right this time. On the far side over there is Mincer.
19.
Yeah, Mincer's on the far side.
Okay, let's keep an eye on him.
That's where they've been going to.
Back to seat.
Books is back deep.
Caden Mincer.
Yep.
That's
and
who's
Mincer.
got it.
Yep, there's Mincer. Yards on the return as he
Number
gets out
19,
around the
Caden
31-32 yard line.
On the return.
He ran about 35 yards and got 2. So Caden Mincer.
Number 26, Trenton Grooms
on
on
the
tackle
football.
for the Oilers.
Ninth grader, 5'11", 165
That's
pounds.
going to take it to the end of the third quarter.
He's a horse.
That's the end of the third. 36-15 is our
Oil
score. We
City
go to quarter
36,
number 4.
And our Franklin Knights.
And it's the Route 8
15.
rivalry tonight. Oil City 36, Franklin 15. And you're watching Carly Tire High School football on exploreClarion and explorevenango.com.
Projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
All right, back here, we've got the bunch of Franklin folks there on this whiteout night. Oil City folks, too. Franklin comes out here on the football field. They'll have the football at the 31-yard line. Do want to thank Northern Pennsylvania Regional College tonight for their sponsorship of our broadcast this year, along with Dietz Mechanical as well.
The text messaging thing is just an incredible thing.
Ball pitch back. That's Watson over the right side, and Watson's going to take it up. Right back up, just gets to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Making it 2nd and 10.
Who are you texting now?
Oh, my buddies want to know where I'm at.
Oh.
He says I'm on the top of a press box in Franklin, Pennsylvania.
On the tackle for the
And
Oilers.
they said, have you been drinking again, Mr. Katis? What are you doing?
They're like, no, you're not. So I had to take a picture and send it to them to prove that we're up here on top of a press box.
That's where we're at.
They all think we're in the luxurious box like down at Heinz, or the Aquasure Stadium with food and beverage and everything else.
Pistol set up here. Second down job that time on the tackle by Hank Lockhart for Oil City.
Yeah, well, Watson's been the workhorse tonight, too. Doing a pretty good job running the ball.
Hank Lockhart.
Ball rests at the 33rd down and 11 on the 1-yard loss. Clock rolling here in this fourth quarter now. Down about 10:45 to go.
Looks like Watson's up 16 carries. He's up over 80 yards right now.
Here he looks to throw under pressure, and he's going to be tripped up and dropped. How about that? Give that sack credit to Ben Garland, and they're going to push him all the way back. We'll see where the official comes in at the 19-yard line. That's a loss of 12.
Making it a
Kerry really nowhere to go back there at all. Good pressure.
Fourth down, the punt coming up. Fenningworth to punt.
27, Nate Fenningworth.
And I'll tell you, they got that pressure from the side that Weibel was in earlier in the game, and they now injured out of the football game, so they're taking advantage over there.
Alexander and Hargenrader are back deep. Punt. This is one of his shorter ones going out of bounds at about the 40, where is he going to go, 47-yard line. So short.
Oil City comfortably out front, 36-15, I should say.
Oil City with that football here as they work it. They're going to go right back to Knox. Knox hit at the line, driven backwards. Knox will pick up 1 yard as he gets to the 46-yard line.
For about a 2-yard gain.
Down there, too.
Line in on that tackle.
I think they want to get him some work this week, not playing last week, too. And
well, he's getting plenty of work, I can tell you.
Clock moving, 9:20.
His next carry will be his 30th carry of the evening.
I think you're going to see it right here. Finley under center. Down to the 41-yard line.
Making it a third.
So third down here in about 4.
And 4 from the Knights' 41-yard line.
They're down 4 here for Oil City. Big thing for Oil City here with this lead, they just want that clock to run.
Yeah,
and run.
Stay inside on the green turf. Don't go anywhere near the whites and just tick, tick.
Under center. And hands that off. And that time getting the run was Knox, and he's brought down short of the first down marker.
Are going to be a short.
He'll be down to the 38. He needs the 37. So he picks up.
32, Caden Beatty.
Here about 3 yards.
Gabe Wright in on the tackle.
Fourth and about 2.
4th and 1 for your Knights.
4th and 1.
It's a long one.
We're going to let that clock just 25-second clock go down. Good clock management from Finley going over to the sidelines getting the play.
Well, they have to hurry down to 6-5. Timeout. It's a delay game. They're going to back him up.
Delay of game.
I don't think he had any intention of snapping it either, Mike. I think he just went up to the line to see if he could get him to jump, basically. And
so 4th down. Back him up 5.
Dan York, the coach for Oil City.
Might
just
now
decide
4th and
to punt
6
it.
from the Knight.
I'm not quite sure.
43-yard line.
Because he would have snapped the football, I think. He had plenty of time. He had three seconds to snap the ball, but he sat on it.
It's 4th here and 6.
Now we got a time.
Now they'll take, yeah. All right, they do take the timeout. 7:30 football and explore Clarion, explorevenango.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
There we go. Got the marching band right there. Got the Oiler marching band over there on the far side of the field. 7:35.
Where are they? On the left over there?
Yeah, they're on the left.
Okay, because I keep thinking.
They got the lights going now. They got all kinds of cool stuff.
Ah, there we go. Yeah. Well, we got a white out here tonight, too.
Oh, we got the Franklin band, too, now with their lights going. They got a big battle going with Oil City has more. Look, the kids got them over there. It's crazy.
Is that their phones or is that lights?
I think that's some kind of lights.
Jeez. That's pretty cool.
4th down. Ball pitched to Knox. Knox hit in the backfield. Knox tries to turn the corner. He's not going to get the first down. Franklin will take over. He'll just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Up along the left side.
So Franklin will get this football back as they trail 36-15.
Your Knights are going to take over.
I'm not sure. We got to find out what they're using down there. Is it? I don't think it's their phones.
No, you guys love this stuff.
That might be their phone. I don't know. It's what they got flashing around there.
That is pretty cool.
I've never seen it before. I like it. Yeah, we'll have to bring that back to Clarion County.
And we get another injured player there in front of the Oil City bench. Looks like they're wearing out those lights now.
Yeah, the batteries are starting to go dead. Yeah, it looks like that's what it was. I don't know. So they're attending to the injured player here for Oil City. Knights will come to the sideline.
Well, he talked about some of those games last night. I think Central Clarion has Bradford, I think, next week over at CL. And, boy, the big shocker. You talked about this a lot for the days were the Union Golden Knights, correct?
Yeah, knocking off. Well, Union AC Valley Falcon Knights.
Yeah, Falcon. Okay, yeah. I have not had an opportunity to see them yet this year. But knocking off Brockway last night.
Yeah, that was a big one.
You kind of stunned over that when you talked about it.
It was. I even asked Dustin Kiefer down there. He's helping out with the coaching and stuff this year, and asked him what was going on. And he said this was just a good ball game. The Union AC Valley came to play, and they did well. I'm sure a lot of folks were kind of stunned by that score, but that happens.
Yeah. Brookville knocked off Montauk last night in a big game. Brookville had the opportunity to see them play twice so far this year, Mike, and they got something special. Not sure if Charlie Krug played last night, but the backup Bellafor did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
The last time they played, so Brookville's got a double punch with quarterbacks. They're going to be pretty successful as they head down the road.
The Franklin player here injured, Darius Graham, as he comes to the sidelines. And
yeah, he's made a few plays here.
Yes,
in
he
this football
sure
game.
has.
We called his name a few times.
From the Knights' 43-yard line.
7:23 to go here in this one. Looks like Oil City right now, looks like they might be holding on to that trophy, but Franklin has more to say here. There's still a little bit of time to the 45-yard line.
Making it a 2nd and 8. And on the tackle, number 28, Hank Lockhart from the Oilers.
So
pretty good defense on Oil City. I'm just impressed with the size and how some of those big guys just move around down there on that defensive line. Those linebackers coming up to fill also.
Payne and Buckley are the wideouts here. Payne to the right, Buckley off to the left. A handoff, though, is going to go to Watson. He's hitting the backfield, nothing doing there.
Just a lot of gang tackling back there, Mike.
2-yard loss on the play. Sets up a 3rd down here and 10.
Bryson Watson again on the carry. And on tackle number 67, Tim Wellington.
Down to about a little under 6.5. Books back in here. Books was shaken up earlier. Out to that right side is Beatty. Carey works out of the shotgun, looking to throw. Works to this side under a lot of pressure. Just had to get rid of that football. Nothing that Carey could do. Everybody's covered downfield. 4th down.
Under some pressure, throws it away.
Be 4th and 10. I believe the offense will just stay out here this time for Franklin. Nope, they're going to send the punt unit in.
10 for your Knights.
Yes, well,
maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see.
A lot of changes, but yep, there he goes.
Looks like the punt team's going.
Get her in there in the stat sheet.
She let it go.
Argen Rayner, the deep man here for Oil City.
And then we got a bunch of injuries, so we got to really pay attention to making sure we got enough players on the field. Now we got one going. One's going to stay.
Alexander's going to look at it. Goes out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. There you go. And that is where Oil City will have it. They lead 36-15. Now you'll watch Oil City. Now's where this is where that strong running game can take that.
Carries towards the end of the game. I saw on the stat sheet. So Knox is still in there. I still see number 2 there.
Yep. He's in there. Saw Pearsall in there too. We'll see what they decide to do. Yep. Pearsall will be the fullback. Finley under center. Hands out to Knox. Here's Knox. Cuts inside. He'll take it out near the 30-yard line. That's a city with that play clock. They will just take their time.
2nd and 4 for the Oilers.
Hear that wind starting to pick up a little bit. I can hear it in the microphone here.
I know. I'm getting nervous. I'm looking for snowflakes up here on the hill and mountain at Franklin Pone Lane up here.
Not quite yet.
I wouldn't be shocked.
No.
I'll tell you.
Twins out to the left here for Finley, but he's going to go under center. You know where he's going.
Now?
And they'll move the chains, and that clock will get started up rolling again.
Tackle number 69, Riley Toledo.
Not sure why it's not rolling now. Ooh, the official has his hand up. That's why. Now he winds it.
Okay.
They have 15 on the play clock. They're going to have to move a little bit here.
Yep.
Down to 10, 9, 8. They don't want to have to take a timeout. Down to 6, down to 5, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Down to 2, down to 1. They do just get the snap off, hand off here, and running with that football, 50, 45-yard line. The ball comes out. Franklin picks it up. Here's Franklin coming back the other way. Picked up that football.
Number 19.
And we're going to be told who it was. That was Caden Mincer.
Brings it into
on the
Oiler
run
territory.
that time for Oil City
20.
was Hargan Raider.
Yeah, Hargan Raider ran it, fumbled the football. Mincer picked it up, went back around the left side, and Oil City tried to strip it out of there from him.
Making it a 1st and 10 for your Knights.
Pretty crazy play
from
right
Oilers'
Sure is.
43-yard line.
So here we go. Franklin with the football from the Oil City 43. Oil City up here by 3 scores. Carey works out of the shotgun. And Watson's going to be stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard lost that time. Big tackle by
Number
Zach.
85, Henry Milford in on the tackle.
Oh, nope, that was
Bryson
85.
Watson
That was Blauser.
in on that run.
Is that Nico
Second
Blauser?
11
Yeah.
That's it.
from the Oiler 44-yard line.
So a yard loss, second down here in 11. Franklin comes up to the line of scrimmage. Carey checking around, making sure everybody's ready to go. Pistol set up, hands that to Watson. Watson left side, Watson stiff arm, and then down at about the 35-yard line. He does get out of bounds and stops the clck at 3:35. Picks up about 9 yards, and that ball where that flag is looks like, and the official says holding here against Franklin. So it's going to back them
Hold
up.
against Franklin will bring
Watson
the ball
goes,
back
what?
10 yards.
Guys, come on.
Got to be kidding me. I got a 7-yard run, and somebody's holding on that offensive line. I used to tell those officials, Mike, in a game like this, I'd walk them into the university or, for District 9 playoffs, and I says, I want to collect all those flags, and I'll give them to you. I'll give them back to you at the end of the game. I used to bring this little bucket in.
Yep.
I said, I want all the flags in this bucket right now at halftime, and I says, I'll give them to you at the end of the
That
game.
makes it a 2nd and 22 from the Knights' 45-yard line.
Second down here, and where that penalty took place, the spot.
They're having a tough time. These guys
Yeah, I was
doing a
gonna
good
say,
job, but they're trying to figure out
if
where
it was a
everything's
hold at the
going.
line, it would just be, shouldn't be 22,
10-yard
it should
penalty.
be 20.
Yeah. Mhm.
There they go. They're going to kind of fix it.
Yeah.
So second hand here in about 21 is where it's sitting now.
And the clock's winding.
Carey saying they need some plays here. 6 down to 5 on the play clock. 4, 3, 2. And a timeout will be taken by Franklin. 3:11 to go here in this one. 36-15 the score.
And Franklin
We'll
takes
take a quick timeout. It is
for
Carly
second
Tire High School football here on Explore Clarion
remaining.
and exploreFinango.com. God. All right, back here at Franklin High School. 36-15 as the Oilers lead. Second down 21 here for the Knights. 3:11 to go in the ball game. Of course, we'll have our post-game show. We'll make it a quick one here tonight. We got to get Katis off the top of this press box. Send him home to his wife. He's going to be cold, so she better have some hot chocolate for you.
I've been standing up here like a popsicle. The blue kind or the banana kind. You know the banana kind? I love the banana popsicle.
No. Here's Carey. And running for his life, fires the football, and it is incomplete. Got that on the fingertips of Beatty, but Beatty unable to pull it in. Would have been some positive yards, but that stops the clock at 3:04. Third down 21.
Making it a 3rd and 21 from the 46.
I'd say we'd stop and get you something warm on the way home, but it's late. I don't want you to have heartburn all night.
I know. Tell me about it. Nah, it's been great being up here in Franklin.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Get to do an Oil City Franklin football game. Never done one of these before. Haven't been up here too much. And enjoyed everybody's hospitality up here at Franklin High School. Enjoyed the bands tonight. Enjoyed the football game and the fans.
3rd and 21. And Watson is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. So 4th and 21.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, making it a 4th and 21.
And shaken up again is Nico Blauser.
He's trying to get up.
It's just a cramping issue. Seems like, as you said, he is trying to get up. 2:50 remaining here in the football game.
Training staff going up.
Yep.
Well, you know, back in the day, our athletic trainer over at the university, Jim Thornton, he could just go out there, lean over the guy, put his hand on the shoulder.
That's true.
Then the guy would get up.
Yep.
And then he'd walk off the sidelines. It was like, what's wrong with him? I guess nothing. I healed him. It's a Mormon thing. That's what he would say.
That's true.
He's Mormon. He'd go over and touch the kid.
Yep.
The kid get up every single time. It was freaking incredible.
Or they were afraid because he'd yell at him for something. That's why.
He'd go over, lean over, put his hand on his shoulder, talk to him for 10 seconds. The kid would get up and bounce off the field. You're like, this is unbelievable.
So here comes Franklin. Offense out there.
He'd come off the field, wink at me, and just say, it's a Mormon thing. It's like, oh, okay.
4th and 21.
You
Carey.
wouldn't understand. So.
Yep. Carey works out of the shotgun. 2:50 to go in this one. Looks to throw, under pressure, hit.
He's got 7 guys.
Oh, did he get rocked as he let go of that football? It goes incomplete. Pearsall was in on that hit on Carey.
I think it was 6 Oil City Oilers
will take over,
converging on Carey that time.
46-yard line of the Knights.
He's lucky he got the football off.
So Oil City now will come out, take this football. And at this point, I would think it'd be kind of academic. Get to the conclusion. 36-15, 2:43 to go. And Finley taking his time here. Coming from the sideline. So 20 on the play clock. They're going to get another guy in here, make sure they have enough, and now we get another whistle. And Oil City has to use a timeout. Oh, my.
City's last timeout.
Well, you asked if Larry Weiser was around. Apparently he's here somewhere. Because I don't know if I've seen a game where they've used all 12 timeouts.
Well, I think there's one still on the board, right?
Well, there's one. Let's use it. I want Franklin to call it, get it over with. Why not?
I know.
Tyler looking too. He's standing up here. He's like, what? Another timeout.
It's coaching strategy, Mike. It's coaching strategy.
That's what they say.
Well, we give it up to our Franklin Knight Marching Band, as well as Oil City Band and Battle of the Bands, as well as our Franklin cheerleaders and Oil City cheerleaders tonight.
Everybody's getting a round of applause. That's it. At least the band guy's not out there. Jeez, man.
He's good.
Holy
He reminds me, seriously, remember the old Wolfman Jack show? My uncles always listened to it in the 70s. Hey, everybody, it's Wolfman Jack.
He let him have it, boy. Franklin area Knights Marching Band. Holy smokes.
Even Tyler doesn't remember Wolfman Jack.
Well, we got these freaking 8-foot speakers right next to us up here on the top of the press box.
Awesome.
Hargenreiter.
Since sense around.
Here's the handoff. Hargenreiter over the left side. Weaving his way. Boy, he's a big runner, too. That's a first down carry inside the 35 and down to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup. So Hargenreiter getting the carry.
43, Jake Balsamo.
Now the clock rolling.
Brings a 1st and 10 for the Oilers from the Knights' 34-yard line.
Well, this is where you get into that stage where it's 36-15. And if you're Coach York over there, I don't think you really want your team to score again. It's pretty mute now as far as the outcome. And good job by Finley using that play clock.
Hargenreiter gets the carry. Hargenreiter, boy, is he a hard runner too. We said that on the last play, and again he comes back into the red zone with the first down to the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 16.
Tough run up the right side for another first down.
Put some numbers together tonight too a little bit.
So in the red zone at the 18-yard line. Clock will start here as they get the change set. Down to 1:53. Franklin still with that timeout, but Oil City here would be close if they're going to come up to that line of scrimmage. There's still 17 on the play clock. I can't see them snapping it too quickly. Finley looking around. He's going to wait. Comes up.
Yeah, they have one wide out, and they're going to take a knee.
Yeah, he'll take the knee
Good
here.
Move. Good
Number
move
4,
by
Cole Finley with the knee.
Coach York and the Oilers.
Clock will roll. Oil City will retain that Route 8 trophy and then battle. We'll see Finley come under center again. Going to let it come down as the clock continues to move. He still has 9:08 on the play clock. And he's going to take that snap. He's going to take a couple steps, and he's going to take the knee, and that will do it. That'll be the last play here of the football game as the players will start to shake hands. Oil City's going to win it here by a score of 36-15. We will take a brief timeout. We'll come back and wrap things up for you here from Franklin High School. Final 36-15 as Oil City knocks off Franklin here in the Route 8 rivalry. And you're watching high school football, Kerle Tire High School football, right here on Explore Clarion and exploreVenango.com.
Thank you for a great game. Drive safe.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippensville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us. Oaks Building Supplies, dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
All right, there you go. We got Chase down there with the Oil City football team as they get set to celebrate in front of their band here. That's kind of a tradition with these teams now after the football game. Good shot that Chase has there of the team celebrating their victory here tonight over Franklin. 36-15 is the final score as they play the school alma mater. We are in the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank halftime or post-game show. If it was halftime, I don't know, Mr. Katis.
I know.
Let's take a look at stats while we see the Oil City football players down there celebrating with their band. Those stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic.
Well, let's start with Franklin a little bit, and we can get some idea what's going on with them and everything. Watson, big night tonight for Franklin. 20 carries for a total of 84 yards on the evening. Carey only ran the ball for about 3 yards on 2 carries, so he was the big workhorse tonight. Carey overall attempted 12 passes. He completed 6 of them for about 42 yards. He had 2 interceptions on the evening for Franklin. For Oil City, everybody wants to know how Knox did, basically. Unofficially, 34 carries for 246 yards on the night. Ethan Knox pretty impressive all the way through. Finley, the quarterback, believe it or not, he only threw the ball 2 times for a total of 74 yards on the evening. So there's your statistics, Mike.
All right, there's the Route 8 trophy. We see it as the Oil City football team is going to bring it out here. Ethan Knox out there with them as our Hager Paving player of the game. We're going to kind of let things out a little bit early. I know we're going to try to get a shot of Chase with him. He will be the Hager Paving player of the ball game. Should have brought enough shirts for that offensive line, too. That's something we need to think about because I'll tell you what, they're all really part of what's been very special with Ethan Knox at Oil City.
Yeah, the total yards are it's just tremendous. The amount of total yards that he's putting together, this young man, and there's been a lot of hype about him here and there, and it's legit. He can run the football. Boy, he can move, he can cut, he can run, and he got great acceleration. So great job by Ethan Knox.
See the different players getting their picture. Our live shot there with that Route 8 trophy. Great job by Chase down on the football field. We love having that field cam now. Boy, we can get all kinds of great shots. See them all joining around. They got that Route 8 big PennDOT sign down there that they hold up as the trophy. And Oil City retains it again. They've been on a roll, have these Oilers.
Yeah.
It was great early in this one. I'll tell you what, Franklin played tough.
Yeah, well coached. Good job for Franklin. That coaching staff really tried to shut down Knox a good bit with everything, and they did in the first quarter, first half. Pretty good job with that. But, as time goes, not able to contain him, Ethan Knox, enough. As I said, he got up over 242 yards rushing on the evening, and that's pretty much the difference in the game.
Oilers meeting in the center of the field. They're waiting, I think, trying to get a shot of Knox there with his player of the game festivities. But it's been a good one here, too. And when you look at Tionesta Builders, something to build on in this one, want to give a tip of the cap. You mentioned it to the Franklin coaching staff. I think this team, they're 0-4, but, boy, they got to keep plugging away because they're making positive strides. It was a good ball game tonight. And I think that's something they can certainly build on. And for Oil City, getting Ethan Knox back, I think, was huge. And you could see for there's something to build on. I think now this week they see he's back, he's tough, ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready. And the thing with Franklin is that in talking to Coach, they have built so many things. They're building the program. There's a lot of young guys in the program, and, they're getting the junior high kids out there an awful lot, and that's a big credit to Coach and his crew.
See the running backs. We got the shot up here of – there we go. We got all those running backs around that Route 8 trophy. I know Brett down there trying to get the shirt over there to Ethan Knox for the player of the game. So that celebration continues here. It's fun to watch it. It's fun to watch these players. It's a big thing. Here's Ethan Knox. And Ethan Knox is going to get his shirt for the Hager Paving player of the ball game. And he's going to get a picture taken. Ethan's like, wow, okay. Gets another shirt there. And good job by Brett getting that. There's your Hager Paving player of the game. All right, that's going to wrap things up here tonight. Boy, anything, Dave, out of you? That was a fun one. Good to get up here to Franklin and watch this football game.
Yeah, get a chance to see some District 10 football up here, and enjoyed both teams, the Oil City Oilers and the Franklin Knights, and can't thank everybody enough for being so nice to us up here at Franklin High School, and seeing two good football teams. And you're going to be seeing a lot about the Oil City Oilers here in the next few weeks heading down to playoff time. I think they have a well-rounded group, and I look for big things of them in the future here. Mike?
All right, that'll do it for us. Northern Pennsylvania Regional College, want to thank them. Also, Dietz Mechanical, big sponsors here tonight. And once again, the final score 36-15 as Oil City knocks off Franklin here in the battle for the Route 8 trophy. And for everybody here at TYT Media, I want to thank our camera crew. We got Brett, Nico to thank, Tyler over here on the computer screen. Dave Katis, my partner. We got Chase. That's right. Can't forget Chase down there with that great camera work. Nico was last night. I brought Nico up tonight. Yeah, I'm getting old. You forget about things. For my partner, Dave Katis, Mike Kalinowski, bidding you a pleasant good night here from Franklin High School. Don't forget Tuesday night volleyball here on EYT over at Clarion Limestone High School. Oil City a winner, and that'll do it for us. You've been watching high school football on Carly Tire's Game of the Week on Explore Clarion, Explore Venango. Have a great night, folks, and be safe this weekend.
Have a great